What's up, people? Hotep Jesus, we back. Another big brain discussion. Today we talking hip hop, so it's a little bit of change of pace. I got a very knowledgeable. Hold on, y'all probably can't even hear me. Hold on, y'all hearing me through the other mic. My fault, y'all. 1 2 1 2. Y'all should be able to hear me now. Once again, Hotep Jesus, we are live. Oh, y'all seeing me through the regular cam. It's all good. As always, it's brought to you by Hotep Nation, hotepnation.com. All the description, all the links to my projects are in the description box below. So make sure y'all go check those out. That includes Coinbits, coinbitsapp.com. You already know dollar cost averaging to purchase Bitcoin. Cryptocurrency going crazy right now, by the way. Everything's going up. Altcoins going up. Shitcoins going up. Bitcoin going up. If you've been stacking with us over the past few months, over the past year, you are very happy right now. Your portfolio looks very good. That link again is in the description box below, coinbitsapp.com. Also, for people on Twitter with iPhone, we got Jiffitize. As you already know, we use that to download videos, save GIFs and videos directly to our phone from Twitter, because right now it's impossible without Jiffitize. It's Jiffitize. Get that in the App Store. Go to Jiffitize on Twitter. Type in Jiffitize in the App Store. It'll pop right up. Or once again, hit that link in the description box below. Last but not least, we got Wazo. That's new. That's a new acquisition. New Hotep acquisition. Joined that company last year, December. Did CES this year, Consumer Electronics Show. For those who are unfamiliar, amazing show for us. If you're not familiar, we do home security, business security, commercial security, weapon detection, fall detection, facial detection, facial recognition, future using artificial intelligence. Amazing software. Shout out to the whole team, the whole Wazo team working hard. Appreciate you, homies. Once again, go to wazosecurity.com. You can get that link in the description box below. Now, without further ado, I'm about to introduce somebody who I've known for years. My homie, my ace, my A1 from day one. Actually, I got into music because of this guy. You know, if it wasn't for him, it wouldn't have been no hip hop career for me, probably. So I thought that it just made sense to finally introduce y'all to my homie. He's been in the game. I mean, we talking going back to, if I was 16 in 96, man, he probably has been in the game since like 94. But he been in the game since forever. Mad experience. I'm about to introduce him right now. My homie Octane. Octane, what's good, homie?
What's good, Hotep? What's good? How you? I almost fucked up and called you. What's good?
Yo, life is good, man. Life is good.
Great.
Yeah. What year you started rapping in?
Don't even give me the line. Shit. So
wait, hold on. Wait. Real quick.
Yeah.
I just need you to turn your mic down a little bit. We're gonna do a quick check.
Turn it down some. Hold
yeah,
up.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
1 2 1 2 1 2.
That's perfect.
All right, my bad.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Active probably like 94, 95, but I was always in the, like, as a baby, I was doing talent shows and shit. I used to think I was Michael Jackson, bro. Like, you feel me? Like doing the dances and everything. Like before I could even rap, I was like the kid at the parties they made get in a circle and dance. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, my mom always tell the story, like when I was a baby, like when I was acting up, all she had to do was put Michael Jackson and Sade on the TV. And I just get into like a trance. I wouldn't, like, I'd be hypnotized. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the music always been in my blood. And then, you know, one to my older brother DJing, like in a room next to me, it was just like, it was like destined.
Yeah, Wonder, he got credits on the Foodie's first album,
Yeah,
right?
the Fuji's first album. He did all the DJ and all the scratching and cutting on the first Fuji's album.
Word.
So
Yeah.
like it's just been in our family for years. My other cousins DJ'd and my uncle DJ'd. Like whoever house you, everybody house in my family had turntables and records in it. So it was like whoever house I went to visit to, it was still there. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like destined.
Yeah. I mean, I remember this was probably like 97, 98, maybe 99. You was at my house. It was me, you, Tav, and you was freestyling. This is the first time I was introduced to freestyling. But you was coming off the top of the dome.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, you ain't write that down? Like you just made that up just now? Like while you were doing it? You like, yeah. And at first I was just like, yo, that's amazing. I thought that was the most amazing thing ever, that somebody could rap and think and rhyme all at the same time. And it was at that moment where I said, I want to learn how to do that.
Yeah.
That's what, like, you know, the other rappers are like sitting down and rapping I wasn't too interested in. I always love rap, always love listening to it, always love analyzing the beat. You know me, I'm always about that sound. You know what I'm saying? But the freestyle, I was like, nah, I gotta learn how to do that. Like, that's amazing.
Yo, well, hey, you went from learning it to mastering it.
Yeah. I mean,
you did, like, my nigga, like, and I'm not even trying to be like, it is to my own horn, but like, I mean, there's a few things in life I'm confident about. And when it comes to this music, I'm OD confident. So I'm one of them. So when you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even going to sugarcoat it. So for you to even, and I don't care how anybody takes it, but for you to be able to sit with me and us freestyle for hours back and forth.
Yeah.
I know people that make crazy records that can't sit and freestyle with me.
Right.
Or freestyle with anybody, especially for an extended length of time.
I remember that night.
Yeah, you feel like we was in the car high as hell.
Yeah.
off that Skatey 80. I remember exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Off of C. Francis beat CD with like 20 beats, and we freestyled the whole damn CD from top to bottom.
For like 2 hours straight.
Word is born.
I remember
that day.
Being around you had to rap.
Yeah.
You had to be involved with the music. That's all we did.
Right.
You know, so I picked it up off of you. But you know, like you was right. A lot of people came around us, they couldn't They could not freestyle. But that was my goal. Like, fuck right now. I want to learn how to do that shit that nigga do. You know?
It was just, you know what it was? It was, I never was big on having to remember a bunch of rhymes. And when you get in a cipher, you gotta have a bunch of rhymes. It's really you rap, so you can't rap no more. So you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I'm just rapping. I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna rap about it. Like you know what I'm saying? And I put a lot of it on what I think a lot of people don't give rappers and MCs credit. Not all rappers, but MCs credit is their intelligence.
Yeah.
I put a lot of it on my intelligence. I put a lot of it on vocabulary. That's why for someone like you, it's so easy to grasp and do because you have a vocabulary, you have intelligence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you stupid, it's probably very difficult to freestyle because you can't even process the words to say. Yeah. You only know about 10 words that rhyme. So you know what I'm saying? So if you don't have the vocabulary, yeah, you definitely can't do it.
For real.
So I'll pride a lot of that on just my ability to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like that's where that comes from, you know, and obviously I feel it's a God-given talent to be able, anybody can rap. I always say anybody can rap. My mom could rap tomorrow if she wanted to. My sister, that just don't mean the shit gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But everybody can rap. Right. It's impossible. They teach you how to rhyme words as a baby. You know what I'm saying? When you read all those Dr. Seuss books, you're taught to rhyme as a baby. Now, if you good, that's when the God-given talent comes in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So if you had to give somebody a tip and say one tip on like how to freestyle, what would you say is the trick to it?
Freestyle about stuff you actually, just not even freestyle, rapping, period. If you're
Uh-huh.
starting out, rap about what you know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a lot of music that's not about what people are really doing or the life they're really living.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it is art, it is entertainment. But
Yeah.
if you're trying to start off, you got to rap about what you know.
Yeah.
Because that's going to help you develop a flow. That's going to help you develop, a structure on how you want to put your bars. Because you're not spending too much thought on trying to say the coolest shit or say the most trendy thing. You really just rapping about yourself.
Right.
Like I remember 12 years old, my first rap I ever wrote.
Okay.
This was with my brother Wonder. He finally like, all right, bro, I'm gonna put you on a record.
Okay.
I'm soup. Like my big brother gonna put, you know what I'm saying? My brother 11 years older than me. I always looked up to my brother. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's lit. It wasn't lit back then, but that's the language now.
Right.
I'm like, soup.
Yeah.
I wrote my rap. So he's like, yo, we got to practice it first. We got to pay for studio time. So you're not about to learn it in there. I got to make sure you know it now.
Yeah.
I spit my rap, crumble my rap up. No lie. Crumble my rap up. That nigga wrote 12 bars, said, here, rap this. I said, never again will anybody ever crumble up my rap or make me rap somebody else's bars. At 12 years old, I rapped his bars. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
Because I just wanted to get on the song with my brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So at any cost. So that was the last time. But after that day, I said, no one's ever telling me nah again. I'm going to have the best verse every time. And I do take it as a gift and a curse, because the gift was I was just so diligent with my pen and so focused. But the curse was I was too focused on being nice and out rapping everyone instead of the actual concept of making records, which I didn't really pick up till later on in my life. But in the beginning, it was just about I gotta kill every verse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, not everything needs that.
Yeah, everything doesn't need that at all.
Yeah.
At all. Sometimes less is more.
Absolutely. Look at Will I.
I give you a lot of credit for that. You helped me. You're part of the reason I saw that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you used to, that's too much. Just dumb that down a little bit. I'm like, dumb it down. Nah, nigga, I got bars, bro. You used to always tell me. And then I'm like, as I got older, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know me. Yeah. So you know, I may not always take heed when you say it to me right then and there.
Right.
But I will go and process it at a later time.
You're going to think about it at home and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's times I called you like, you know what, B? You was right. It's been times I told you that, like, yo, you was right. Yeah. When you said it, I didn't want to hear it because I was in my own world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it is.
So I wanna walk people through the journey.
Yeah.
First line. I was I forget where I was living. I think I was still living with my parents at the time. And we went to a studio.
Still.
I was in Scotch Plain still.
Yes, sir.
And then we went.
You know how I know?
How?
If we was given executive producer credits, you would be the executive producer of that.
Really?
Every single beat I downloaded off your computer. You got every single beat for me that's on that project.
Yeah, you're right. That was
because I wasn't too I wasn't internet savvy like that.
Yeah, we had the Napster popping in.
Yeah. And you got every beat that we rapped on, like even suggested some joints. I'm going to them. They think it's my suggestion.
Okay. Yeah. So we was at Rashad's studio, but that wasn't his second spot. That was his first spot. Where was that at? Irvington?
East Orange.
East Orange. Okay, they was both in East Orange.
Yeah, they both in East Orange. Yeah, he had it in his crib first.
Right.
And then he moved to a building. And let's clarify, this is Rashad Muhammad, who also used to engineer and still engineers for Kool and the Gang. He's got a bunch of credits in House of Music. He's the engineer on the Fugees project. That's how him and Wonder met. So I just want to give him his proper just due, his proper credit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's a great dude. Great dude. I'm still in contact with him to this day. And we talking that's 2000, so that's 20 years later.
Right.
I still am cool with Rashad.
Word. So, I used to listen to music, right? And I used to say to myself, how are they getting these multiple sounds over each other? I didn't get how it was done. I always wanted to see that. So when I went to the studio with y'all,
Yeah,
I was seeing it and I'm
yeah,
like, oh, that's how y'all do that.
yeah.
And at this time it was digital now. I don't think it
Nah,
was
we was digital. We was digital, but we wasn't super. We was still like we was still taking our sessions on CDs though. Like they were
right.
still burning the sessions on CDs. It still wasn't where now like I could send you a session from my cell phone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What format were you had to save all the tracks in what format back then? Was it BAT? Was it a BAT file?
Nah, we was past that. We was saving it as they were still audio files. It was
Right.
Pro Tool files, but they were burning it on not the whatever the CDs were that you can store data on.
Right.
It wasn't the
Right.
CDs you could play in the car, but it was the data CDs.
That's right. There used to be two types of CDs. Right. Yeah. Yeah,
So
we was
we were
burning
saving
them
it on the
too.
data CD.
Right. And then y'all cut the first line mixtape. It was called
Strong
oh,
Arm Collection.
okay. Damn, I was thinking about the second mixtape, Strong Arm Collection.
Yeah,
See,
Strong Arm Collection. So we and I was telling you, me and you speak about this. I it's a little disheartening because I know they give all that credit to 50,
right,
which is well deserved because he did it on a mainstream level.
right.
But we were really the first to take other people's beats and make full songs out of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like we weren't like getting a beat and freestyling over it like people was doing back in the day. We're making full songs, revamping the hook, obviously writing our own verses, but like we redid Uchi Wally over, we did Project Chick over, Explosive by Dr. Dre,
Yeah.
um, a bunch of joints, man. Like
It was
Money
you,
Cash Hoes,
Wonder,
and he
G's.
Wonder G's from Bricks.
Yeah. It's three of y'all.
Three of us rapping with my man Will Brown and Ock behind the scenes, and Shaheed behind the scenes. It was Shaheed, Will Brown, and Ock behind the scenes. It was me, G's, and Wonders, the rappers.
And y'all had a record label situation brewing, right?
Yeah, we had took a few meetings. We had a meeting with Warner. We had a meet. We had a meeting with Warner. Then we had a meeting with an entertainment lawyer. And they wanted original content from us.
Right.
So that's what we went in and did. Analyze this. We met
Right.
Jay Storm, Shalom Miller, who has extended industry credits too. He started producing for us.
I know he got credits with Missy, right?
Yeah, he's got credits with Missy. He's got credits with a bunch of. He just got another plaque. I follow him on the gram still. We still keep in contact.
Okay.
He just got a plaque for something else. I'll be lying if I say the artist's name.
Yeah.
But he started producing for us. A cat named Woody. Will was producing. I got back into my producer shit as well as Wonder.
Mm-hmm.
We cooked up to analyze this album. While we was cooking the album up, we were still doing like a college run off of the Strong Arm shit.
Mm-hmm.
So we went down Virginia, opened up for Trina. We opened up for Beanie Siegel up here. We opened up for Wu-Tang up here. When G Dep was popping with Special Delivery, we opened up for Speed at Club Speed for him.
Mm-hmm.
We shut that down. That's one of my favorite performances to this day. You got to let me put it in context for the people listening. I was fresh out of high school, my nigga. Like,
yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm fresh out of high school, and in my mind, this is all I ever wanted to be, all I ever wanted to do. So in my mind, I'm out of here. You feel me? Like, I'm out of here. Like, I got a job and everything, but I'm out of here. Like, fuck this job. We gotta go to VA this weekend. Yo, I'm not coming to work. I'm out.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like, one of the members, I just don't want to put their business out. One of the members got locked up,
right?
Caught up in some street shit. And that happens when you're a product of what you rap about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people don't realize that in the music, you can put what you spit in fruition. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about how much Pac talked about dying.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, as fucked up as it sounds, he talked about it a lot. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just that energy. Think about all the Hov talking about, I'm gonna be a billionaire. He been saying that shit forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Speaking into existence.
Yeah, you're speaking it to an existence. So one of the members got locked up, and when that happened, shit kind of just died. Like the label was looking for the group as a whole.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like when you know, Voltron can't turn into Voltron if it's a part missing.
Right. And y'all lost the head.
Yeah, especially when it's the head. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like everything kind of went downhill and it became more of an underground thing for us. You know what I'm saying? Instead of chasing the mainstream, we were still doing shows, still making some bread off of music and everything. Like, I mean, that's one thing I can say. It's been throughout my career, I've definitely made bread from this.
Right.
I may have never made that super main stage, but I've definitely made bread. I've been able to feed my family from music. So it's a win-win for me.
Yeah. I just want to do a sidebar, let y'all know. I used to make this guy call out of work so we could play basketball.
Yeah, you trying to get me fired, my nigga. Yeah, used to try to get me fired, my nigga. Like, yo, we want to play ball today. Yo, I gotta work, man. Just tell them such and such. All right, fuck it. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's easy, and I know some people look like, oh, you was just gullible. Yeah, mind your own. But when you fuck with people, when you trust them, you know they ain't telling you nothing to put you in no bad situation.
But you used to run to work right afterwards, like late, and still get your shift in.
Some days.
Yeah.
Some days. But then you remember I got so cool with the manager. I was like, yo, I even had no excuse no more. I was just calling like, yo, I'm not coming today, bro. I'll make it up this weekend. You know, I got so cool with him. Yeah. At one point, I was like, yo, I need you to get somebody to work for me today. I'm not coming in.
Yeah. And then you started running the spot. So it was whatever then.
Yeah, I can do whatever I want then.
But I just wanted to bring that up because Biggie used to say either you sling crack rock or you had a wicked jump shot. And we used to ball. That's what we used to do. You know what I'm saying? We used to ball. We used to rap.
I never slung no crack rock, but I did hoop.
We used to rap and hoop. That's all we did. Rap, hoop, and get high.
And go after them broads.
And go after
them broads.
Yeah. How many stories do we got?
None for this. Definitely the position I'm in my life now, I cannot share those.
You have to say those for Hotep Con.
Yeah. Hotep after dark.
Real talk. So so then fast forward. Where should we go now? Should we go straight into Maniac Squad or
was the transition? So it was we rocked out. We were still first line, but Maniac Squad kind of it's so much now. We can't
jump there yet. It's something
jump there is like because you can't just tell to get there is like we can't just tell my story because then your story comes in. Then KM and them story comes in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like D-Mob story comes in. So it's like to get the Maniac. So after the first line thing, we were still rocking for a while.
Yeah.
And then I was kind of frustrated with leadership. You kind of sensed it.
Yeah.
So you started on Black City.
Yeah, I started Black City record label, right.
You started Black City. You had, I remember Kaz, Black 40 Baby.
Yeah, they came later, but I started with Kaz.
And then I remember
I was walking down the street and I heard, and I was in the mind frame. Remember speaking to an existence? I used to I'm going to find an artist. I started out with the two artists. We know who they are. We won't mention the names right now, but I started with them. I had to drop them from the label. And then I saw a kid rapping down the street. I was like, you rap? He's like, nah, I know somebody do. I said, here's my card, get him in touch with me. And that's when we met C. Francis at the time. And I said, he called me on the phone. He said, I heard you looking for artists. I said, yup. I said, rap something for me over the phone. He rapped some old rapidy rap shit. Yeah. And I was like, you got anything slower? Yeah. Then he spit the slow shit because I want to see it. Can you really is there a message behind what you're saying? Then he spit that shit. I'm like, oh, we got one. Oh, we got one. So I locked him in and he became an artist. Then we got to go into focus.
Do you remember the first time you brought C. Francis around?
Nah.
You brought C. Francis. First, you had a beat CD of his.
Okay.
And I'm like, these beats is crazy.
Yeah.
He was like, I know. He was like, he rapped too. So you brought him to Tav's Garage. You know, Tav's Garage is where we used to go smoke and chill and just freestyle.
Yeah.
So, you know, the site is typical cipher like we always do.
Yeah.
You there, I'm there, Tav, Damien, Fadolo's there.
Mm-hmm.
So we all in the cipher. And you know, I'm freestyling. I'm not spitting no written raps.
Yeah.
So then he raps.
Yeah.
Goes back around, comes to me. I rap again. Then he raps. But now I notice this nigga's like staring at me every time he raps. So the rest of you niggas in the cipher, and I'm battling this nigga. Y'all in the cipher just rapping. I don't even know if y'all paid attention. Y'all just rapping, but I'm battling him the whole time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this nigga just don't know. Like, I'm not stopping.
Yeah.
And to my lack of my knowledge, he wasn't stopping. And that was the first time I met C. Francis. I was like, oh, I could rock with him.
Yeah, he could
You know
rap.
what I'm saying? I felt some type of way at first. I'm like, damn, my nigga, everybody here, like, you think I'm that weak? Like, I'm the nicest nigga. Like, pick this fight with somebody else.
I think it's because he recognized you as the one there. He like, I'm rapping to y'all. These
Yeah, that's what he said to me. We spoke about that numerous times and laughed about it. And that's what he said. He said, nah, nigga, you was going in, and I had to let you know you ain't the only one going in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we was just, that's the first time I met him. But and that's crazy because when you say that now, I think about he produced not on Analyze This, but the next project we did, like after that, he became a producer. Like, we were always all, because me and you were just family, period.
Right.
So it's like anything we did musically just always intertwined. Anything we really did intertwined.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, you Black City, but nigga, I got access to you.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The vice versa.
Yeah.
It's like, nigga, you got access to whatever you want over here. So it was like, I forgot. He definitely, that's how he linked with us first, was producing.
Word.
And yeah, then so yeah, after Analyze This, because you even said after Analyze This, we were still recording. So I'm at work. This nigga walks up to me, got a job there. He says, yo, I heard you rap. Let me hear something. I'm just like, who the fuck are you? Like, you know what I'm saying? At this point, like I said, I done opened up for niggas. I done made bread. Like, who are you, nigga? Like, I ain't no puppet. Like, I heard you rap. Let me hear something. Like, you heard correct. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I said, I'm going to entertain him. Fuck it. I spit like 12, 16 bars a verse. I didn't even freestyle. I spit a verse.
Yeah.
I said, what, you rapping something? He said, yeah. That nigga rapped. That's probably the best rap I ever heard in my life. My nigga, I picked up the cell phone. I called G's. I said, I just met the dopest nigga in the world.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about my nigga Focus.
Yeah.
I said, yo, I've met the dopest nigga in the world. Like, I've never been, you get some rappers or some artists that's like afraid to give props. I've never been that. Right. Yo, if you nice, I'm gonna tell you nice. Because it don't take nothing away from me. I'm still nice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, this is the dopest rap I ever heard. And I was like, what you doing with it? And he said, nah, he just moved from Newark. He said, yo, I was rolling with a crew or whatever. I said, nah, you rolling with us. Like, we going to the studio tomorrow night. You rolling.
You called me up.
I called you up too, didn't I?
You say, come through.
Oh, yeah. I said, come through the job. I said, where you at? Come through the job. Pull up.
And I was,
we was out back.
I think I was around. No, we wasn't out back. I came in right through the front. I remember clear as day. He rapped for me right in the front of the bar.
So this must have been after. Yeah, this is after he rapped, because he rapped for me out back.
Okay. Yeah, he rapped for you out back probably. When I walked in, you was like, yo, listen to this nigga rap. And I looked at him. I'm like, he was in his uniform, so I looked at him like, oh God, what is this? We used to make other people rap just to laugh at him.
Yeah.
So I thought this was one of those situations. He rapped, and I was like, yo, come with me, yo. Let's have a seat. And that was right there, Actually, I think I joined management with your label at that time.
Yeah.
I was dual label.
Well, it wasn't, I wouldn't say, and that's what I said. I was upset. So that was before Black City. It wasn't like niggas was like, oh, we need another management. It was more so, I trust this nigga.
Right.
So for my sanity, he rolling with us, and shit got to go through him too. Because it was really for me, because I felt like, huh?
You told me, you was like, yo, like handle the business side. Like you told me,
because it was
told me to go in the other, because this was back when we had a smoking section in restaurants.
yeah.
He was like, yo, take him to the smoking section and sign him. You know what I mean? I was
Because
like,
it was like I didn't trust, the other heads.
right.
I didn't trust that the best interest was always in mine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like I gotta have somebody around that I can trust.
Right.
So that's what it really was for me.
That's Fully Loaded Foe on Instagram right now.
Yeah, he's
fully
still
loaded,
active.
Fully Loaded Foe, FO. He's a monster. He got a tape out right now, Caviar Raps. He's a beast, man. He's a beast.
If you in the spitters, man, check him out. Like that's
Yeah, you gotta have to like hip hop. You got
yeah, it ain't gonna be nothing catchy that you like.
Nah, you're gonna have to really listen too.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna have to listen a few times. Like you're gonna hear it the first time, the second time, you can be like, yo, I didn't catch that the first time.
What's so crazy is I hear rappers nowadays using his punchlines from 06. And I'm like, this nigga had these punchlines in 06.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Y'all late as hell. So that's how I knew, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always told him, like, yo, you special. And I think I knew he was more special than he was. I think we all knew that, though.
Yeah.
He didn't realize, you know what I'm saying? I think now, as he's grown into himself, he knows it.
Yeah.
But back then, he didn't know, like, how special he was.
He had no idea he was the best rapper in the world.
Yeah, he had no clue. Like, I would have put my money on him against anybody.
Yeah.
Anybody. And that's to take none, because G's was a monster. You get what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm tooting my own horn. Like I was just G's was a fucking monster.
Yeah.
Like
lyrically, sonically,
yeah,
musically,
and
delivery, flow. Like he had it all.
Everything. Yeah. Like I'd be lying if I didn't say I got better being around him.
Mm-hmm.
Just being around him. Like
G's was my favorite. He was always my favorite.
Yo, like, man, talking about making this, he made me comfortable making music.
Yeah.
Like I was a rapper until I got with G's. G's helped me become an artist. I was a rapper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because to me, it was just about writing rap, spitting bars.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? G's got me into writing hooks and to be catchy and have melodies.
Yeah.
Like to me, I always enjoyed it. Like I said, Michael Jackson Sade was my favorite growing up.
Right.
So obviously, I was in tune, but I was like, man, that ain't hip hop, that ain't rap. I'm just I got bars. You know what I'm saying? But G's definitely, I'll be lying if I say he didn't play a big part in my career, my growth. There's a lot of people that played a part in my career, my growth. I mean, as much as I talk about God-given talent, it's who you're around. Like I'm a sponge. I'm absorbing everything and everyone around me. Like I'm gonna steal from you. I don't give, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I have no problem saying that.
Yeah.
If it's something you do that's dope, I'm gonna steal it.
Right.
I'm not gonna steal it and do exactly, but I'm gonna steal it and try to craft it to be a part of what I do already.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel in this music shit, you got to do that. Like niggas say it's corny or whatever, but you got to do that. If you don't learn from the next man, then you're fooling yourself.
You lying. I think you lying. Everybody's got an influence.
Word. Facts.
Facts.
Everyone around you. Everyone around you is going to influence you somehow, one way or another.
I mean, Eminem came in the game with Master Ace flow.
Tretch flow. Redman flow. Outsiders flow. I got everybody flow. You just put all that shit together and then you got an Eminem flow.
Yeah.
But he put all that shit together.
Yeah. You said something the other day about Eminem, since we talk about him. What was that take you had?
I said the black community looks down upon it. Not all, but a lot of the black community looks down on Eminem's skill set because of his subject matter.
Mm-hmm.
His subject matter is not relatable.
Mm-hmm.
We're not beating our moms. We're not trying to kill our wives. We're not some of the homophobic stuff he says. Mm-hmm. We don't relate to that. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people look down on him and his skill set.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of you motherfuckers ain't selling drugs and shooting guns and popping bottles and driving Maybachs neither. but you swear you can relate to that shit.
Yeah.
And you'll respect that because it's a black artist. And in your mind, that's what blacks do.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? You can, even though a lot of Eminem's subject matter I know I can't relate to, I'll never knock his skill set. Never. To me, he's one of the greatest rapping. I'm not going to say he's one of the greatest artists or musicians or makes the best music.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the skill set of rapping, of putting words together, metaphors, flows, on double and triple entendres, rhyming words that really don't rhyme, he's the best. I think Jay-Z is my favorite artist of all time.
Better than Twister?
Who, Eminem?
Yeah. Well, Twister don't come with
because I can understand Eminem.
Right.
I can't understand everything Twister says. I got to go to Genius and look at the lyrics. And I can't rap that shit with him. So nah, I don't. I think Twister's dope. Don't get it fucked up. But I think Eminem's not in my top 5 of nothing, of anything.
Okay.
He's not in my top 5 anything. I think he's just probably the greatest at the skill set of rapping.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And
better than Buttons, better than Buttons, better than Royce.
They can rap. Their words are doper. I'm talking about everything. Like flow.
Yeah.
The triple line time. Like
yeah.
That motherfucker knows a lot of words that rhyme.
He do.
So does Wayne.
Yeah.
Like they know a lot of words that rhyme.
Oh,
I thought I do a lot of words, but they know a lot.
They make them rhyme too.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? And I think, and that's probably me saying that today because I recently heard the Eminem album, I heard the Wayne album.
Okay.
Talk to me in 2 weeks, that shit will probably change.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, for me, music is a mood. Rapping is a mood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, like I always tell everybody, and they say I'll be bugging, everyone has a favorite corny rapper.
Right.
And when I say corny rapper, it's like, he's not corny, but you know that nigga ain't really spitting.
Right.
And if he is spitting, he may not have the best flow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like so it switches every day. You might be the best for me today. Tomorrow you might be the best.
Who your top 5?
What are we top 5? What though?
Alive.
What? Rappers, artists, like just period?
Period.
Alive though. They can't.
Alive.
That's easy because only one nigga that's not alive is in my top 5. And that's big, but I'll substitute him. So that's Hove, Scarface, Slick Rick. Hove, Scarface, Slick Rick. I said Scarface, yeah. Hove, Scarface, Slick Rick. You know who just jumped in my top 5?
Oh.
Fabulous.
What? Really?
Fab's in my top 5.
Really?
Fab jumped into my top 5. Damn, you said not alive because Big is my 5th, so it's like I got to replace Big.
Yeah. Why? How did Fab jump in there?
Consistency, bro.
Okay, over the years.
Consistency, the ability to reinvent himself every single time.
Yeah.
And he can rap.
Yeah.
And he can rap.
Yeah.
So you know, Fab definitely jumped into my top 5.
Okay.
And that was recently. A lot of people didn't like his Summertime Shootout 3, but for me, I liked the body of work.
Okay.
Because it was more of a vulnerable Fab. He was talking more about himself. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Fab's in my top 5. Jesus. Of all time.
Yeah.
I know people like that, and they ain't say Nas. I'm not the hugest Nas fan. Nas will never be in my top 5. I know that's what people are saying. Damn. Redman.
Oh, can't forget Red. He just dropped the joint.
Redman with a Redman 5A with Snoop is 5B.
Okay.
So that'll be my really that 5th is big, but really the 4th is big, and that 5th, bro, like I said, Fab just got into the rotation, so my 5th spot can rotate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like if it's all time is Hove, Big, Scarface, Slick Rick. always. Like I
Okay.
really just got the top 4.
I
And then
got
that 5th rotates.
Yay. Yay. Number one.
Bro, hey, it's music's opinion. So opinionated.
Yay, Jay,
Mhm.
Buster.
That's a good one.
Buster, I love Buster for some reason.
Yeah.
Buttons.
I respect that.
And Black Thought.
So I feel like you went off of lyricism.
Here's my thing. Like, what am I gonna play?
And that's the thing. Like, I feel like you went off lyricism. I went off of lyricism plus.
But if I go off lyricism,
song making.
I put Jay over Yay.
Yeah, but Black Thought doesn't make my list unless it's lyricism. Neither does Joe Budden's. I think they can rap their ass off. If we're talking lyricism, yes.
Yeah.
I'm not a particular fan of their music per se.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying
more so Black Thought. I do like Joe Budden's music. I'll be lying.
I'm saying Buttons because of what he did to Drake. I'm just so proud of that. Dave from Jersey.
Respect.
Buttons the podcast, Buttons the rapper, yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if we did lyricism, I think Scarface and Jay the only 2 that come out my top 5 that would go into the lyricism top 5. That would be in no particular order, but I'll probably have Jay, Black Thought, Scarface, Joe Budden, and Loaded Lux.
Then I got to replace Button with 50 in my other list and put Button in my lyricist list and put 50 in my music list.
50's a good one. I respect that.
I got to put 50 in.
I respect that.
My other one is Uncle Murder right now.
Uncle Murder's dope though.
He's so dope.
Uncle Murder's dope though. Motherfuckers try to front. Cardi B put a tweet out like when his album dropped, like, yo, y'all try to act like Uncle Murder don't be spitting. Uncle Murder raps. Like that motherfucker dope.
He's so dope, yo. Fucks with Uncle Murder.
Uncle Murder's dope.
All right, so let's get back to you.
Yeah.
So we went through the First Line saga. We went through My Black City saga, which continues on, of course. The Foe saga, which is Fully Loaded Foe. What happens after that?
So after management with us, you know, that's when Black City started. So then it was like, you did your thing, we were doing our thing, these niggas over there doing their thing. It was like, I moved to Leland Gardens, Plainfield, New Jersey.
Oh, this is 2006.
And
I
basically had the studio in the crib. Everybody and their mother had a key. And we just started working together as a collective.
Yeah.
And I remember Ill Answer, shout out to Ill Answer. He been somebody I don't fuck with. I'm not gonna say his name.
Yeah.
Somebody I don't fuck with introduced me to him.
Yeah.
And we got cool. So Ill was like, yo, it's this shit over in New York called End of the Week, EO Dub. It's a
longest running
open mic in New York City.
Right.
So he was like, yo, you should come do the open mic. So I'm like, fuck it. I went out there, did the open mic. You know, back then it was like any way that we could rap, I'm rapping.
Well, we gotta set this up really fast for the people that understand. There's open mic and then there's EO Dub. EO Dub's not the normal open mic. EO Dub is like what an open mic should be. Like
EO Dub's like the NBA of open mics.
Right.
Right. You know, everything else is like the G League and Europe League. EO Dub is the over in the East Coast, because I don't want to disrespect the West Coast and Midwest and the South, because I don't know what they had.
Right.
But over on the East Coast, like everybody went to EO Dub.
Right.
Everybody went to EO Dub.
Yeah, all the rappers.
All the rappers. So, you know, I went there, I rocked out. We rocked a couple times. So then they had something called the MC Challenge. So they was like, yo, Rado, you should get in it. So let me, like, the MC Challenge for y'all is 5 rounds. It's a
beat.
It's a first round, you rap over original beat, original song, or rap over a beat, period.
Okay.
Second round is, you can hear me?
Yeah, performance.
All right. Second round is acapella.
Okay.
Third round is what they consider grab bag. So basically, you're reaching in a bag, pulling items out, and you have to freestyle about them.
Mm-hmm.
The fourth round is the beat juggle. The DJ switching the beat up, different tempos, different styles, and you just got to keep rapping, no stopping.
Speeding it up, slowing it down.
Yeah, all of that. And the fifth round was the fuck was the fifth round? Fifth round was the cipher. So they pick, I think it's like 8 contestants or whatever in it, and they take 4 on the stage, and you got rapping 4s. No, it was 5. I'm sorry, 5 contestants, and then they put us all on the stage. You got to rap in 4s and go around in the cipher.
Mm-hmm.
So I did the MC. Did I do that first? Was that before me?
I thought it was a team challenge. I thought that.
Yeah, I think we did the team challenge first, right?
Yeah, we did.
But yeah, so yeah, I didn't do the MC. I didn't do the MC challenge yet. I did that later on in my career as an individual.
Yeah. We did the. There was a team challenge.
Yeah. So yeah, what happened was I started rapping. At EO Dub, and a guy named Harry saw me, and he ran Jumpoff.TV from overseas,
London,
UK battle website. Mm-hmm. He was like, "Yo, you want to battle for money?" I was like, "All right, whatever." You know what I'm saying? Like, it was back then. I was, yo, you got bars? Yeah, let's go. Like, I was just on go.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I remember starting to battle shit. You know, it started as $100. Then it was this.
Wait, nah, you missing the Maniac Squad was before that, because remember the Maniac Squad had got together first.
Was it?
We had to have, because Justina was sitting right there in the first battle.
But she was already cool. We was already cool. I don't know if we were Maniac. I didn't wear Maniac Squad t-shirt till the second battle.
You right, yeah. So Justina and them was just cool with us then.
Yeah, because she was cool with Ill and K.
Okay, got you.
So I met Justina through Ill.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. You are talking about Justina Valentine from Wildin' Out, by the way.
Yeah.
And this is fucking proof. You can go on YouTube, type in Jumpoff.TV, Rado versus C-Note, and you definitely see Justina standing behind me.
Yeah.
So I did the first battle. And we were so deep. Like, obviously, y'all was first line was with me. Obviously, Black City was with me. But KM and them and Ill and them came out with us too.
Yeah.
So it was like we was just super deep.
Black City came 10 deep. We brought the van.
Yeah. So I was like, because my mindset was, nigga, we going to New York. They talking about going to somebody else's hood. I don't know who the fuck I'm battling. I'm about to say some of the craziest shit.
Mm-hmm.
We going deep,
right?
Like, right. for safety.
Right.
Like, I really did. It wasn't even about niggas there to hype me up for the battle.
Right.
We just going deep for safety reasons.
Yeah. So you had probably 10 or a dozen. We had a dozen. Then Kay and Justina and Ill and them probably had a dozen, just because, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so we had probably like 40 people outside.
Yeah, and Ill knew that whole. They was already familiar with that circle.
Right.
So they knew all those battlers and shit. They knew that circle. So after that, I think you and Ill kind of concocted the Maniac Squad, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was something you two discussed.
Possibly.
I was just with it. Fuck it. Whatever it is, what it is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? At that point, it's like, fuck it. All right, you say that's what it is, let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when we started going to EO Dub as a collective.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And we just became frequent in EO Dub.
Mm-hmm.
So then that's when they had the first team challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we won that shit. We were just, and I can't forget, God forgive me and rest in peace. I cannot forget D-Mob. Ill brought D-Mob and his crew in. D-Mob, rest in peace. That was my guy, man. Like, one of the illest niggas you know. So he brought him in.
I still remember the night I got that phone call when he got shot, man.
Yeah.
He had called me. He was like, yo, Boston, you got to make something happen right now, bro. I ain't got much time left. I still remember that phone call. And I'm like, all right, no doubt. I'm working. And I was high as hell when I got that phone call. And they said, yo, D-Mob gone.
Yeah,
and
I remember Ill called me and told me. No, actually, Ill didn't call. Ill was my roommate at that point.
Okay.
That's kind of how. Yeah, Ill was my roommate.
Yeah,
I
he
forgot
was.
about that.
Yeah,
so
he
that's
was.
kind of how Maniac Squad really jumped. We was always all together.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
was my roommate. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I broke down like a baby when I got that news about D-Mob, man. That shit really hurt. Only because man, it wasn't that close, but just because I could still hear his voice saying, "Yo, I ain't got much time left." I didn't know what he meant. Cause you know me, I'm not a street nigga. So I didn't know what he meant. But that nigga really knew like he had some beef coming, man. That shit's sad.
Well, that was my man. I remember spinning. I'll get into that when spinning mic, but D-Mob was crazy, man. That was my guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, we did the Maniac Squad thing, and that was a collective of all of us. It was just tough. Like it was tough for niggas to compete against us.
I mean, when you rolled up in the spot, nigga, we probably had 50 people in the building. We were the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like you wasn't winning nothing with us in the crowd. We was just making too much noise. I remember you did the grab bag challenge.
Me and KM.
Yeah.
Remember it was 2 people.
Right, team. Y'all killed it. Then AP did the beat juggle. He killed it. Yeah. Of course, we killed the performance. That shit was insane, man.
I don't know who did the acapella.
Man, I don't remember. Was it just?
Nah, I don't think she did anything. I think she was there. I don't think she did anything.
Support? Ill answer?
Nah, Ill didn't rap either. Me, D-Mob, AP, KM. The nigga I don't fuck with wasn't there. I was about to say his name. Didn't get no pub for me. He wasn't there.
Yeah.
Jesus, I'm gonna message Ill answer. Because it's gonna kill me now if I don't remember who.
Yeah, but we won the Maniac Squad won the team challenge. That was epic, man. That was huge, man.
That was great. That energy in the building. By the time, but we were I was already 3 battles in by the time we got to that. And I remember KM was a few battles in, D-Mob was a battle in, C Francis had a battle. So like we kind of took over the Jumpoff TV shit too.
Right.
I remember niggas like that had their own squad just wanted to be with us. Like everybody wanted to be with us.
YOLO had a battle. After that battle, they crew wanted to get down with us.
Because they was from Jersey and they just wanted to roll with us.
Yeah, they was like, yo, we fucks with the Maniac Squad. What y'all about to do? Like, nothing, chilling. Come on, man.
Everybody wanted to fuck because we had, you know what I'm saying? We had t-shirts, we had everything. Wonder was making the tees back then.
We had everything. We were organized, man. We had the crowd, the numbers, the organization, the shirts, the beats.
We had the in-house production.
In-house production, dog.
Me, C Francis, and
Fadolo, yeah. Had the in-house production, had the studio connections. Just was on the radio at King. What college was she at? Was it King?
No, she was at
Montclair. She was at
Bloomfield. That was
I think it was Montclair. Or was it Bloomfield? It was one of those.
But she definitely was on the radio. She had her own show.
Yeah, we had college. So we had college radio. We had Rutgers radio. We had all the radio. We had everything, dog. We had everything.
We just did have, and I told you this the other day, the problem was the artists.
We didn't have maturity.
We just thought we knew too much.
Yeah, we didn't have maturity. We was young and stupid.
We just thought we knew too much. Like, when you get, like, I remember, like, I almost got my first, like, groupie experience off of that. Because they actually put one of my battles on Comcast on demand.
Yeah.
And I remember this bro running down to me in a party, like, this is a Spanish bro. Like, I see you on the on demand. Like, huh? It's like, I see you on the on demand rapping.
Puerto Rican chick, Poochie.
Yeah. That wasn't her as a sister.
Oh, okay.
So I see you on demand. I'm like, yeah, you did. I'm going home with you. Oh, all right, say less. That plan got foiled, but anyway. But you feel what I'm saying? So it's like that shit made noise, man. And it's still battlers to this day that battling from that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember when we had to spin the mic, I walked in, T-Rex and Murder Mook walked up to me, dapped me up, said what's up. Like they knew who the fuck I was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From
Yeah.
battling. And that was when we didn't know who was battling. And then I wasn't showing up with no written raps. I'm freestyling off the top. Like I could tell, especially now analyzing, these niggas have written raps.
Right.
I wasn't writing nothing. I'm freestyling, bro. Like, cause that's what they told us it was. So that's what I'm thinking it is.
Yeah.
Like if I knew it was writing, I've been in there whooping their ass. I mean, I still was whooping ass, but I really would have been whooping their ass if I knew he was able to write.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but those was good days. I remember to spin the mic with Quest McCody. He still raps. This is like the big event now. So we had all these street battles. Then they have this big event. I don't remember the club, but it's called Spin the Mic. So basically, all the rappers are standing in a circle on the stage. This nigga comes up, he spins the mic around. In retrospect, it's kind of pauses. But I'm thinking about it. Yeah, the fuck. You spin the mic around, whoever it stops on, that's you had to battle. Mm-hmm. So this is what I'm saying. Like I didn't know these niggas, like they was professionals. I wasn't no professional. I'm just a nigga. I'm a professional rapper. Yeah. I'm not a professional battle rapper. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So they already have raps for everybody on the stage. I wasn't giving them niggas that much energy for like, bro, we over here trying to make records. Cause I'm in my mind, battle rap back then isn't what it is now. So in my mind, that was never going to get me the check I was trying to get. Right. So there's no way in the world I'm about to give this extra energy, nigga. I'm about to create these records. I'm gonna come freestyle on you niggas. I'm not wasting no bars. Yeah, we used to make music. Yeah, we made music. I'm not wasting these bars on you niggas. So, you know, I get a Quest McCody from Detroit. He's still an active battle rapper. Mm-hmm. I get Quest McCody. At this time, Proof had just passed away. Rest in peace, Proof. Us being from Jersey, we have no knowledge of how significant he is to the culture, especially at that time. Yeah. You know, we young. No one has knowledge. Like, to us, that was Eminem's boy. So I said something in regards to relating him to the situation that had occurred. Yeah. And he got furious. Like, furious. Like, you could see his face. He kicked my ass rapping-wise. I ain't even gonna front. Like, that nigga, he started off with a little rebuttal freestyle, but I could tell that shit was written. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I could see his boys feeling some type of way. So now in the second round, I'm just being as disrespectful as I can. Fuck you niggas. Like, now at this point, I want to fight. Like, you done got the best of me. I feel like rapping-wise. Your boys is eyeballing me. They talking shit to my niggas. Now I just want action. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? And I remember if you watch the video, it's crazy. It's almost like I look over and give niggas the signal to go, but I really don't. Okay. It's just that they initially, my brother Wonders there, he steps like towards the stage because somebody said something. Security pushed him. I know a security guard hit Justina, and then we just shut the venue down. We just started beating niggas the fuck up. Chasing niggas out the building, see friends. I remember he broke his hand, he punched somebody in the back of the head, running away. Yeah. The skateboarders in there, nigga picked up a nigga's skateboard, smashed him with it.
Dot was in there wilding.
Huh?
Dot was in there.
Dot was in there wilding. D-Mob was in there wilding. I remember I was leaving, rest in peace, Mob. Big at like, for the people, D-Mob was a little nigga.
He was little, yeah.
Like a little nigga. And I remember this big ass security guard like said something to D-Mob. Said, you know, I'm gonna pop the trunk on your bitch ass. I know that nigga left. He spit that quarterback. That security guard took the fuck off. And he wasn't playing neither. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, so that was the end of my battle career. Like, we was definitely banned. So before there was the Math Hoffa situation here and that, like, we fucked some shit up. Some shit that they had money behind. Yeah. They had to finish the battles outside and everything. Like, the venue wouldn't let them back in. None of that shit.
Yeah. And this was back when, was Smack even doing the DVDs yet? Because I know most of the stuff was happening on DVD.
Yeah, Smack was doing the DVDs because I definitely knew who Murder Mook was and T-Rex.
Right. So stuff was happening on DVDs. Jumpoff TV was the first one to really go internet with it, I guess. Mm-hmm. So URL wasn't even around yet. Nah. I mean, yeah, URL doesn't come out until, years later. But this was like the predecessor to URL.
Yeah, like a lot of the battle rappers now, like Il Mac, Thesaurus, Quest McCody, Iron Solomon, they all went through Jump Off as well.
Yeah.
No Can Do. I was probably Organic, who runs King of the Dot Battle League. He was on Jump Off TV.
Mm-hmm.
He's the owner of that shit, and he was, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's reputable. Like they know, like battle rap community knows Jump Off TV.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So to this day, people still recognize me. I've seen Poison Pen at a battle. We spoke. Swave, I've seen at a battle. We spoke. You know what I'm saying? There's people I've seen that still recognize me from that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Real quick, let me get in these super chats. My bad, y'all. I've been neglecting the chat. John Lemley, $10 super chat. I appreciate you, homie. Says good evening. Appreciate you, homie. Hope everything's going well. Robert Grafton says shouts to Club Speed and Escos, underage havens.
Escos, I forgot about that.
Yo, for real. Remember, upstairs was like 21 and up, and downstairs was the 18 and up shit. Yo, he right. Damn. Robert Grafton says Saha the Prince is absolute best. Damn, how did I forget Saha? Saha and Push. I can't
Push is what he says. Top.
Yeah, he's talking about the top 5 conversation. Yeah, I mean, now I gotta rearrange my shit. Push definitely in my top 5. Saha, how do you fit all these niggas in this?
Because I told you, it's like for me, I got like 4, and then the 5th could rotate depending on what mood I'm in, depending on what I've been listening to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No one's ever gonna not, no one's never ever gonna not Biggie, Hove, Scarface, and Slick Rick out my top. They'll never be knocked out my top. So that's why I said that 5th is rotatable. It's a rotation.
I got Cam in my 5th spot. Cam gotta be in rotation.
Depends on what day of the week.
Since that I've been bumping that Purple Haze too.
Look, but it's like you can make that argument for so many people, for Nas, for Pac, for Pun, for Big L. You get what I'm saying? It's so many people, Lord Finesse.
Yeah.
There's so many people, Grand Poobah. There's so many people, man. Like that 5th is for me.
Right.
My 4 is my 4.
Right.
Like I could someday Coogee Rap might be in my 5th.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It depends on the day. Some days Tretch, Naughty by Nature, might be in my 5th.
Yo, Tretch used to rap, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, it's just you really can't have a top 5, man. Like, be honest with yourself. Let me say that. You can't have a top 5 and be honest with yourself.
Yo, I was in some Tretch the other day, and I'm like, yo, he kicking niggas ass right now. Right now, some of that shit he was spitting with Naughty by Nature, yo. I had no idea how great he was until I got older. Shit's crazy.
Tretch is that guy.
Damn. Another Jersey artist.
Yeah. So it's like it's tough, man. You can't really have
So I want to talk about some of the entrepreneurship that me and you used to get involved in. Remember when we took over Rutgers campus from our apartment?
Yeah, we didn't even go to Rutgers. They thought we did, though. We lived in a shithole.
Yes.
And that's not an understatement.
It's not.
It's me.
We had mice.
Yeah, it's me, B, Wonder.
Yeah.
Wonder was older than us, but me and B was like, fuck it, like, man, it's time to leave home. We need our own shit.
Wonder was pissed.
Yeah. We found some bullshit in New Brunswick.
Yeah, he was mad at us for that shit.
Made it home. But we turned the basement into a fucking club.
Yeah. Yeah.
Turned the basement to the club. I'm DJing with like bullshit turntables. Not even like I'm DJing with belt drive turntables and a fucking regular old school receiver and some regular stereo speakers. But that was the first time. Second time we got a DJ. I don't remember who.
The second time was the tattoo party.
And that shit was lit.
The tattoo party was
that's when my cuz broke his hand on that nigga face outside.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody was acting stupid outside and we had security. Your cousin was security and somebody ended up getting punched in the face. That definitely happened. That tattoo party was so lit. Cass was upstairs in the kitchen getting tattoos. We had 2 white boys upstairs, looked like a rock band was doing tattoos upstairs. And downstairs we was throwing a party.
With the bar and the DJ.
Had a bar in
it. This shit was so grimy. Like it's, you know what I'm saying? Like it was so. So I say all of that to say like, cats was there because of us. It's not like the venue was popping. We was just popping. Like it's crazy because you know people are you hate to talk about yourself and like accolades and shit because you know it comes off like conceited, but
this shit's important.
I promise you, me and this man go to any party or any room. I promise you, we take it over.
That's our party now.
I promise you, we take it over. I promise, and it's been proven numerous times. Different crowds
can't put us together.
Yeah, different crowds. I don't care if it's a black crowd, a white crowd. Like, I think that's why we click so well because our ability to adjust to our surroundings.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying.
Yes,
like I'm never with you in a surrounding like, damn, he might feel uncomfortable and not know how to adjust. I'm never worried about that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel it's vice versa. Like we can go to anywhere and just be able to blend in fine. And I don't say adjust where we lose track of who we are.
Right.
We stay who we are, but it's just the ability, you know when to switch up your language. I know if I bring you in a room, me in a room full of Caucasian people, you not just gonna be like, yo, my nigga, like,
yeah,
we're mindful of where we're at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, it's not like we still not being who we are, but it's just knowledgeable and knowing where you at.
Yeah.
Adjust to your surroundings. So I feel like us in any room, like, yeah, we take your party over.
Word. You know, I wanted to bring that up because I think it's important for artists to understand how important that college scene is. Because I remember what we did was we created the flyers on my computer.
Yes, sir.
We printed them on my computer, my
yes, sir.
HP printer on 8x11 paper, notebook paper. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no like just a die cut and 4x6 part. No, paper.
We was hood.
One-sided.
It wasn't hood. Let me not say we was hood. We was cheap.
It was cheap and ghetto.
Ghetto. But I think we were ghetto out of trying to be cheap.
Right.
I don't think we were ghetto. I don't think we was ghetto because that's what we thought was dope. We was just ghetto. We were ghetto on the sense of we was just being cheap, and it just ended up being.
We was broke. We ain't had the money for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And we was trying to do shit quick and fast. Like, yo, like we need to do this shit like right now. Like how to make this shit happen right now. We got time to wait for.
But I missed that a little. I appreciate the fact that now we're thinkers. Right. But back then it was, fuck it, we just going to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now you can kind of becoming the thinker, you can kind of think your way out of doing it.
Yes.
Back then we was just like, yo, we gonna throw a tattoo party. When? Friday, bet. You know, the tattoo artist, yeah, I booked them. Fuck it. All right, I got the DJ. Yeah. And that's it. That was Monday. Wednesday, we was ready to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We went to Rutgers and we snuck into the girls' dorm and we slid the papers, the flyers underneath everybody's door.
And that shout out to, I don't want to say her name because she's married now. But my homegirl Voice, we used to call her Voice. Yeah, she got us in the girls campus to do it.
She opened the door, let us in. Mm-hmm. We snuck in. We hit everybody's room. Mm-hmm. So what we knew was if we got the girls, the dudes would show up. Mm-hmm. So we only had to hit the girls' dorms.
Let me make one correction on that story.
Okay, you,
out of being a true homie, pass out the flyers. I snuck off with old girl.
Oh, word? Yeah. Oh, I did that with Dolo, man.
Yeah. So you be the true homie. Let me give you your props for that. Because you did the flyers. I definitely didn't do that.
Oh, because you ducked off with Shorty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got this. Don't even worry. Do your thing, my nigga.
Yeah, so I appreciate you for that. I definitely ain't passed out the flyers. And that shit was lit, too. That party was lit. Teamwork. And Marcus did the male campus for us.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marcus came by, picked up a bunch of flyers. You know, back then, whatever you said, that nigga was with it.
Yeah, that's a little.
Whatever you told him, he was with. So he definitely held us down for that.
Yeah, that shit was lit, man. We did that right in the dirty ass crib, man. Illegal and everything.
Mm-hmm. Police came too. They ain't shut us down though.
Right.
That goes back to People
how
be
to
so afraid to admit they educated. Like, have some knowledge. So when you find yourself in a situation like that, you know how to speak. All we had to do was go out there, talk to him. You know what I'm saying? And it was cool.
yeah.
Go on about your business, do what you're doing. Like a lot of people try to frown upon having education and vocabulary, man. Better embrace it. It ain't cool to be dumb.
Real talk.
Yeah.
So I don't think we could move the story along without mentioning Malcolm and his career.
Well, that was after, yeah. I mean, if we do move because that was after for me. That was after that was the end of First Line for me.
Mm-hmm.
That was the end of the Maniac Squad broke up due to
Yeah,
beef with G's and KM. And
yeah,
then everybody sided with us. So everybody was rolling with us.
yeah.
So that made that shit a little fishy, a little funny energy got off there.
Yeah.
Then that's when you became an artist. You said, fuck all y'all don't know what y'all doing. Since I be telling y'all what to do and y'all not doing what I'm telling y'all to do, I'm just doing myself. So you became an artist.
That was me and Demic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I kind of was on some like, I'm kind of good off of rapping at that point.
Okay.
At that point, I had that job. I was making decent money. I already had my kids at that point, so I was kind of like, man, fuck this rapping, it ain't really worth it. And then my brother House was like, yo, your cousin Mount rap, you need to check him out. But the first time he said it, he posed.
Wait. Hold on.
Mm.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Hold on. Your internet acting up. Let me just take over real quick. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Now tuning in. Make sure description box for the links. Hold on. Okay, yeah, we back. I'm sorry. Make sure you hit the description box for the links to all the softwares and all of that. Rado, test them.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. We good?
Yeah, you still freezing out. You still.
Let me take my phone off Wi-Fi. Shit. Let me not drop my phone. Fuck.
Yeah, show sponsored by Wazo, Jiffertize, Coinbase app. Make sure y'all get in tune with all my tech projects. I'm trying to become a tech billionaire one day so we can set the earth on the right course out here. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, so you said your cousin Haas introduced you to Mount, right?
To Mount. No, my brother Haas. My brother Haas. He said, yo, your cousin Mount rap. That's who he was running with. I was always doing my own thing, We was always doing our thing. Jesus. So yeah, but when he first presented like my cousin did music, he presented it as like some competition shit. So I was kind of on some like, all right, well, fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how he presented to me.
Okay.
Real quick sidebar. L Answer just hit me back. AP did the acapella round. D Mob did the beat
wow.
D Mob
really?
Juggle. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. I thought it was the other way around.
Juggle. I remember
that. D Mob could definitely be juggled.
Yeah, so he introduced me to Mount. I mean, he didn't introduce me to Mount yet. That was before I like was done with rapping. He told me about Mount. I remember we had a show in Plainfield, and they were supposed to perform, but something happened where they didn't perform. But he came in like made it like some competition shit. So
okay.
I was like, nah, I ain't rocking with him. So then, like when I was kind of done rapping, that's when he approached me differently with it. It was like, yo, just rock with your cuz. At that time, Malk had the situation with D Wade.
Yeah, he was signed to Dwayne Wade, right?
Yeah, D Wade had a record label. He was D Wade's first artist,
and he had the mixtape with Khaled.
Yeah. So I went in there humble. Like I'm just here as I'm here to support. Like whatever anything y'all need, musically. I just want to be around. Some cats that's active.
Mm-hmm. And that's Dwayne Wade, the retired
basketball player, yeah.
Retired NBA star.
Yep. So they obviously I had talent. So my brother kept saying, like, nah, my brother gonna win, brother gonna win. So at that point, we took over. My grandparents had a studio in the back of their crib that they really built for me.
How long had they had that studio?
At
Yeah.
at that stage, I'm way out of high school, but they had that shit when I was in high school.
Damn. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They had it before. They had it like right after I did Strong Arm Collection, like right when I graduated, like right after I graduated high school.
Okay.
So we took over that. That became the in-house studio. So obviously, you get the in-house studio, cats resurface.
Anytime you got studio, cats just pop up like a blunt.
Cats resurface. So now, oh boy, I don't really rock with. He's back around. You know, G's is back around.
Yeah.
Folk really wasn't back around. C. France was back around, but I wanted them around because I created better with that energy around me.
Yeah.
So it was really for my own good. So during that time, Malkia G's, Malkia C. Francis, my cousin Papo, he was already doing his thing with his boys in Linden. They was Flatline Entertainment. They was the Flatliners.
Mm-hmm.
They were not Flatline Entertainment. They was the Flatliners. That was a group. Shout out to Papo, Sin, Mini Styles. They was doing their thing. But, Papo, it's not really my cousin, but we cousins. I've known him since a baby. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? We know each other since babies. So,
Hood cousins.
Yeah. So he was coming around. Mount grew a liking to them as well as Haas. So then I was like, well, let's make a group. We'll be the Scrilla Squad. You know what I'm saying? $sign Mount, Scrilla Squad. Money Mount, not $sign. He's $sign Mount now. But he was Money Mount then. So it's like, Scrilla Squad, it just makes sense. So basically it was like we were supposed to play the G unit to his 50.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was the mindset.
Right.
In the beginning for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
That was dope. Like I feel we just happened a little too early. Cause like if Twitter was jumping, it was still really BBM then. Twitter just started. It wasn't really no IG like that.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? So really with us was the music was dope, but it was more so the lifestyle. We in strip clubs, we in the shows, we 40, 50 deep, rolling up spots, everybody uniform, the Scrilla Squad shirts. Like a lot of these local cats this day that do that, like they gotta pay homage. They probably won't, but they gotta pay homage. Like we had niggas uniformed. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not even if you wasn't a rapper. If you was there, you was uniform. Like you with us, you represent us, you uniform.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I give a lot of that credit to Malk. That was his idea. That was his vision. You know what I'm saying? So
those t-shirts was tough too.
Yeah, like he came in with the logo and everything. He started with t-shirts and hoodies. 4th of July, we had the same logo but with the American flag. Like, you know what I'm saying? We was doing a lot of different things.
Yeah.
We had Scart, shout out to Scart, Marksman Films, in-house video director. You know what I'm saying? So had our own studio. Shout out to Links, had our own engineer. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? We really couldn't lose.
Yeah.
It was probably, for me, it's the first time I was in a situation where I really could just fall back. At least that's what I thought. Until it came down to really doing group projects. So it's like, all you niggas is here with the exception of Malk. Y'all all here off the strength of me. So in my mind, I can't let nothing come. I can't let nobody look crazy because this is just a reflection of me.
Right.
So I took on maybe more responsibility than I may have needed to. But because I did it, nobody tried to take it from me. So therefore, I kind of put myself in a position to have more responsibility than I really should have had. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm making sure niggas get to the studio, we getting the records done. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit used to be so funny to me sometimes because I'd be like, yo, we should do such and such beat. Niggas would be like, I don't know. Mount come in and do a verse of the shit that everybody want to get on the fucking beat. So it's like it was just like mind blowing to me. I'm like, yo, niggas really don't want to play the roles. Because in my mind, like, let's be G Unit. I don't give a fuck if I'm Yayo. I don't got to be Banks. Like, just be G Unit. Let this nigga shine.
Yeah.
So Malk did his project. We did a Scrilla Squad project. After the first Scrilla Squad, no, actually, I think before Jesus, I don't remember which one came out first. I don't know if my solo project came out or the Scrilla Squad project came out. I believe my solo shit came out because everybody wasn't on my solo shit. So I think that came out before there was a Scrilla Squad project, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I had a solo project out, and kind of where everybody else wanted to do a solo project.
Yeah.
So I wasn't Palm Box Poetry. I did. I think it was Palm Box. Yeah. So I had a solo project out before niggas got down because it was really just me and Malk working.
Okay.
So I'm knocking out songs too when we not doing Scrilla Squad shit. So then we did the Scrilla Squad project. We did another Scrilla Squad project. During this time, only Malk's dropping solo projects.
Right.
Because Malk's the solo artist.
Right.
We're there as a collective.
Yeah.
My buzz grew so much from the first Scrilla Squad shit. Like it was kind of, I had to do a project.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
People just asking for it.
Yeah, it's like I had to do a project.
Right.
So I did a solo project, and then everyone did solo projects, and then it's like
now everything's just going all different types of ways instead of being focused like it was.
Yeah, now everybody everybody wants to do them.
Yeah, everybody concerned with pushing their project.
Yeah, everyone wants to do them, and that's always the issue. I'm sorry, it's like I'm sending him the link to watch us while we do this. I apologize. My bad.
Nice.
Yeah, so that really was it. Like everybody wanted to do their own thing, and it's like really what it was Malk was so focused on his career, which he should have been. You know what I'm saying? Because at that time, he's really just getting himself situated.
I remember he had the record with Clef.
Yeah, he had a record with Clef. Records with a lot of people. Jamie Foxx. He was on a Philly Young Chris remix. Fat Joe and them.
Capone.
So yeah, he was really in a position where he couldn't guide us like niggas was looking for.
Okay.
Niggas was looking for guidance from him, like, oh, he on, so he gonna guide us to get on too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Instead of not realizing if we focus on him enough and push him enough, he don't have to worry about getting us on.
Right.
We gonna get on just from his light being on us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like niggas really approached that wrong. Niggas really had no discipline. And I think that's a lot of, when I look back on my career, a lot of the mishaps and miscalculations were just from lack of discipline. But that Scrilla Squad time was great, bro. Like Malk's probably the most polished artist I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, he's very polished. He's very polished. His vocals sound so clean.
Like I used to think he wrote his ad-libs because he was just able to do them shits. And it was like, nah, I don't write them shits. I asked him, like, how you know me? I'm asking.
Yeah.
Like, I've never seen no one able to double their ad-libs. I mean, now it's more common, but I'm talking about, this is like 2010, 2009, like, so polished. Probably to this day, still one of the most polished artists I've ever worked with, as far as the process of recording. And the process of laying in vocals. Him and 400, who I work with now, probably the most polished artists I've ever seen when it comes to recording and laying their vocals.
Hell yeah. So we went first line era, faux era, our era.
It was always our era. Every era I went through, you was there. So
true.
Every era, and that's you know what I'm saying. And that's one thing I could say, despite of anything that may have went wrong, my niggas could never say I'm not bringing them along.
Oh right, absolutely.
I've always brung my niggas along.
Yeah, I ate heavy off the Scrilla Squad thing, because I was walking up in the club getting shout outs and shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've always, you know what I'm saying? And it's not because I felt I had grimy cats around me, but my belief is if everyone's eating, you don't got to feed nobody.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Fall because everybody want to be each other's crutches.
Yeah, I don't have to feed nobody if everybody's eating.
Yeah.
So my thing was, I'm always, and it might have been like, I think back at the Scrilla Squad shit, that might have been to a fault.
Okay.
I maybe should have established a base first.
Okay.
Before I brought my niggas along.
Mm-hmm.
And the understanding be what it, you know what I'm saying? Have the understanding already be what it was supposed to be.
Yeah, yeah.
And that might have panned out into a better situation.
Yeah.
But I've always brought my guys with me. Like I'm never, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
To this day, you know what I'm saying? Like me and you still, you know, if there's something going on, I'm hitting you before anybody. Like,
yeah,
should I make this move? How do we benefit from this move?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't bring everybody along now. I don't think everyone's deserved that right anymore.
Now we've distilled in our older age. We've distilled everything down to we know who's who now, and we know how to look at a nigga from right away. You know where he gonna.
Yeah, you know? I'm good off you, bro. You got it.
Yeah. So then the Scrilla Squad shit happened. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, Scrilla Squad happened. Then I kind of really fell back from rapping. That's when I got into more so engineering.
Right.
That's when I met Chamber, started working with Chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Through Chamber, I met 400, which in the present day.
So let's talk about the 400 shit. Because you just told me I was #1 on some website or something.
It was trending #1 hip hop project on Audio Mac.
Okay.
So what happened was, to get to there, I gotta go to me, Pink, Chain, and One. We opened up a studio.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So through the studio, through Chain, I met Ebonics. Ebonics is platinum plaque producer. He produced for he didn't get the credit, but he produced some in Miami for Jim Jones. He produced on Purple Haze 1. He produced on Jewel's first album, a God Willing album. That's what he got the plaque for. You know what I'm saying? He obviously got the plaque for some in Miami too, but Ebonics is the truth. He's official.
Okay.
So you know, I always produced. I produced when I was younger, but I kind of fell out of touch with it. You know, in 06, we was producing like crazy. Yeah. But I kind of got out of touch with it. I had just, you know, I was really just rapping.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was at 2017, I put out my project Simply. But if you go iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, title, put in Mr. Rado, MISTA, RADO, you'll find it. That's the last project I did.
Right.
And I was kind of like, I was still rapping because, you know, I just enjoyed doing it.
Right. And you could.
And he, you know, Ebonics gave me Fruity Loops again. And gave me some courses on it, like put me up to speed.
Okay.
And then I was like, oh, it's over for rapping. I'm back. Like, you know what it is? It's a lot that comes with rapping. Right. Outside of making music.
Yeah.
I don't want to do none of that shit.
It's a lot of work, though.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, I don't want to do none of it. Yeah. I'm content with knowing that.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people don't want to come to reality and realize, no, I'm good. I don't want to have to go do no show. I don't want to have to be at this event. I don't want to have to, you got to dress a certain. I go to studio bummy as a producer.
Yeah.
No one gives a fuck.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but as a rapper, you can't do that.
Rapper, you gotta be in go mode all the time.
Yeah.
They like, oh my nigga, you ain't got no shape up. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
I'm good on all of that. Like that comes, being a rapper, an artist, a real artist comes with a life like I just don't want to live.
Right.
So I got heavy back into producing. I was trash in the beginning. I'm not gonna say and lie. Like I was trash because I was still learning. I'm learning the new shit, but my abilities are still from back in the day.
Yeah.
I still got back in the day abilities with a mindset for today.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
And the technology's better.
Yeah, technology's better, but my abilities are still from back in the day. So I'm still boom bapping and shit. You know, still regular ass drums. I don't got no changes in my hi-hat. So you know, once I started getting a grip of what the sound was and how to do it, you know what I'm saying? I did a joint for Chamber, which is going to be on his project. Call it what you want. That's going to drop soon. I executive produce, so shameless plug. But I produced a joint on there, executive produced it. My man Chang about to drop his joint. So I did a joint for him, and then I did a joint for Fo.
Okay.
He did the record. It was going to go on this project, but then he kind of fell back from his project, and he started doing something else. So then one day he hit me. He was like, "Yo." So what's crazy is he said, I don't even remember the artist, but he said, no, it was J. Cole.
Okay.
He said, I need something like this J. Cole record. He sent me the J. Cole record. I sent him something completely different. I was like, yo, I don't got that, but I got this.
Yeah.
I sent it to him, right? He was like, oh nah, this shit crazy.
Okay.
He's like, yo, and he went to the studio the next day, like, come pull up on the studio and did the record.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hold on a second. Jesus, the studio. I gotta go to this. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta go to the studio after this. I got a session. He hit me. He's like, yo, this is crazy. I'm like, yeah, I know. So then I got another joint. I sent him. He did the joint. And then it was like, man, let's just do 5. He was like, yo, let's do 5 joints. I'm gonna call it 5 strains. You Octane is that gas. Like Octane is that gas is a play off, you know, real gassy weed. They call it Octane. Like they call that 93 that Octane. So that's where my name comes from for people that don't know. So we 5 joints turned into an EP, turned into me executive producer with 6 joints on his album now that we about to drop.
Okay.
So it's like it's just we work together so well. You know what I'm saying? Like it's seamless, it's easy.
Fo's
no problem.
400's a professional though. Like,
yeah. Like he's that's what he does. He's a professional.
Like he's a real artist. He's out there like,
yeah, he's an active artist. Like he's not like a nigga that's rapping on the side. He's an active artist. Like this was him, and actually we did, to put it in better context, this is him coming off of his Priority deal. He had a situation with Priority.
Okay.
They didn't do right by him, so he left that situation. And this was the first thing he dropped since leaving them.
Okay.
When he did the last joint, actually, let me I gotta go back. I'm missing so many steps. It's because this nigga keep texting me about the studio. I'm sorry, y'all. I really got a session after this. He did back trapping.
Okay.
But I mixed the whole back trapping. It recorded in my spot. I mixed back trapping.
Okay. So
we really started linking just off a respect for each other's ear.
Okay.
I could, you know what I'm saying? Like I was receptive to what he heard. He was receptive to what I heard, and then there was a respect of just knowing we hear the music the same.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So then that's when I produced the joint. He was starting to work on his album. So once we did the back trapping mixtape, he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna just rock with you again on the album." So we started recording the album.
Mm-hmm.
Before the Love too.
Okay.
So that's when the situation happened when we lost the studio. So he kind of took a break. He was back and forth between Cali. So we was really only working when he came back from Cali.
Right.
Or he would record in Cali, send me a record, I mix it or whatever like that.
Okay.
So then when he came back from Cali, we started the 5 strains. It was just like we did 5 strains probably like 5 days, like real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just making the beats, giving it to him. He doing a record. That's simple. Only help was Hollywood Bangers. Shout out to Hollywood Bangers on Bitch I'm Lit. He was at this is how it happened. Every morning he was at my house.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So it wasn't no, I'm just sending you a record. You telling me, like he's at my crib every morning, the same mic I'm talking to you on, the same interface. I got hooked up. We're recording right on my kitchen table.
Okay.
So it wasn't, I think Rich Dreams and Sweet Lady, the only 2 that was recorded at the studio. But we were recording right in my crib, right at the kitchen table.
Right.
So I remember the Bitch I'm Lit. I had it playing. He was like, "Yo, that's it." I was like, "Man, I ain't got no drums. I can't think of no drums for it. Like, I can't." I said, "This shit need to knock."
Mm-hmm.
I said, "I'm having trouble with the drums." And he's like, "Yo, send it to Hollywood Bangers." So I'm like, "All right, fuck it. You can send it." I don't, you know what I'm saying? You know me. I'm never the type. Like, I don't care. Like,
Right.
it's never gonna. I'm never worried about somebody taking away from my shine. So
Yeah.
I don't care. So I was like, "Bet." All right. I sent it to him. All I remember is getting the text like, "Yo, crazy." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He was like, "Sent me the record." He didn't even say nothing. He just sent me the beat.
Uh.
I said, "Oh nah,
Uh.
this is it."
Uh.
He was like, "I got it already." Like, I was like, "Bet." So we went and did that, and that joint was crazy. And then I'm like, "Yo, you need a female record." He was like, "What?" I'm like, "Yo, you never make female records, man." I was like, "The females love you. Like, they love you. They rock with you."
Yeah.
He was like, I said, "Don't worry. I'm going to make a beat that's going to make you do it."
Okay.
And that's when I went and sampled and chopped up Sweet Lady by Tyrese.
Okay.
I knew I had to do something that was familiar
Yeah.
so he wouldn't feel too out of pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where
Right.
it was something, if it was something so original where you had to create it,
Yeah.
it's kind of like, oh man, like you
Well,
really got me on some love shit.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
like when it you can use the excuse like, man, you heard the beat he gave me. What else am I supposed to rap about?
Right.
You
Right.
get what I'm saying? So that was my mindset. Like I'm gonna give him a beat where you got an easy out. Like, bro, you heard the beat. I couldn't rap about nothing else but that.
Was this pre-Capital or post-Capital Records?
You mean priority?
Priority.
This was post.
Okay.
I didn't he says I mixed some. I don't think I didn't do anything for when he was on priority because that's what he did before the Love One.
Okay.
I didn't do anything before the Love One.
Okay. So this is after Priority.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I did. So it's like we rocked and then we had a break. He had a mixtape called Cold Winter
Okay.
that I recorded and I engineered for him.
Mm.
Then obviously we stayed in touch, but he was doing this at that point. I was really still a rapper, I was still
Right.
an artist.
Right.
So I
Right.
wasn't really like dedicated in the engineering. Like I
Right.
was really more so focused on my own shit.
Right. Right.
Um
So you did the girl joint. The
I did
girl
the
joint
girl
came out crazy.
crazy, like nuts. He
Yeah.
put shout out to So East Side. He did the hook on it.
Okay.
Crazy. Crazy.
Uh.
I remember I played it for you and you was like, nah. He was like, this is dope. I just played you the beat first, then I played you the record. Then I
Okay.
told you it was, Brill's on the hook. And you was
Uh.
like, oh, word. I remember you telling me about him back in the day.
Yeah, bro used to live around the corner from me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro
I
got
remember you telling me about him back in the day.
yeah, bro, all them little homies, man, they was cool as fuck, man. Bro had a voice, man.
Yeah.
He got a little
Down, that was dope. I'm sorry, my baby mother. Brill's dope. So we did that, and then we did All Eyes on Me was the last record we did, which happens to be the last record on the tape.
Okay. Tupac inspiration.
I guess so. Yeah, because he says it in the hook.
Okay.
Damn. Now I can't. Oh my God.
I'm trying to remember the hook.
Yeah, top nigga ain't feeling like Pac. So it's All Eyes on. So he does say the hook. So I guess it was Pac. I knew he said Pac in the hook. I just couldn't remember it.
Yeah.
Top nigga in this game feeling like Pac. Is All Eyes on Me. So I guess it was Pac inspired.
Okay.
Yeah. But that record came out crazy. So then it was a sample I used. Roddy Ricch album comes out. The producer uses the same fucking sample. Same fucking sample. He just slowed it down.
Okay.
He just slowed it down. And I felt like, I still to this day feel like he heard our shit. Because the drums is too similar. Like it's one thing to have the same sample. That happens. We know that happens in music. It's happened for years.
Right.
And it's actually Ty Dolla $ign's on the song too. So it's like, wow, double fuck you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I definitely feel like the producer, I'm not saying Roddy Ricch, because obviously artists just get beats.
Right.
They not making the beats. But I definitely feel like, and his song wasn't anything similar to ours.
Okay.
So I definitely don't feel like Roddy Ricch heard it, but I definitely feel like the producer heard our shit.
Gotcha.
The drums is just too close for me. It'd be different. One thing, it was just the sample.
Yeah.
But the drums is just too close.
Right.
But I mean,
So that's where you at now. You and 400. You focusing on producing his project and
yeah. Well, it's done. I'm actually, I'll be lying to say that's just my only basket. I got an EP with Mount coming out.
okay.
Huh?
Rapping on that.
I produced the whole thing.
You rapping though?
No,
You produced the whole thing. You and
I'm done rapping. So I'm done rapping.
oh, you was for real.
I'm dead ass.
Wow.
I have no desire to rap.
So you produced the whole Mount project coming out?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I really like listening to Mount. You know, he just sounds polished, man.
Yeah, I produced. We was just on the phone. We was on the phone kicking it today. I'll tell you that story off camera.
All right.
But when I tell you, the names he dropped today of the people he talked to in a week.
Nah.
But I say when I drop the names of the people he talked, I'm gonna tell you that. As he just hit me too. Yeah. I would tell you that off air because it's like
that on the low.
Yeah, I'm just like, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, we got a project together. We had 7 to 8. I don't know if we doing 7 or 8.
Okay.
But that's the number. It's no more or no less. It's either 7 or 8.
That's a good number.
Yeah. So I don't. We didn't clarify last time we spoke. I got all 8 songs written down, but I don't know if we keep it all 8.
Okay.
So basically, it's just. I gotta get into. I finally finished faux shit.
Okay.
So now I gotta get into mixing mode for Malk shit. So as far as my hands are on Chamber, like I said, Chamber project, I executive produced. I produced a joint on there. Mm-hmm. That's about to drop.
Chamber shit dope.
Yeah, Chamber shit dope. Faux going to drop before the love. So we actually about to drop the single soon. Let you know. I actually produced the lead single.
Okay.
And it's funny. It's crazy. Like that's how like. People don't. When I say I'm real, like I'm really real. Like niggas don't know. Like niggas think I be like just talking. Like I picked the lead single for Foe, and I didn't even the single I picked. I didn't produce. Like you get what I'm saying? Like to me, it's never about me.
Yeah, another nigga, he probably would have picked the one that was his beat.
Yeah. I didn't even. I was like, nah, it should be no propaganda. I didn't produce no propaganda, but I just felt like that was the lead single. Okay. Personally.
Yeah.
But the niggas was like, nah, I'll let you know. I'm like, all right, cool. That's what the people said, obviously, that, he brings to the table whose opinion he trusts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My opinion being one of them, but my opinion got out, overruled, which was fine. I have no issue with that.
Right.
But I just want, like, I didn't even pick my beat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even on a project, like, I helped with the track listing. I don't think I appeared to like track 6. I'm not even like production wise in like the top, like the first joints.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like to me, you know me. I'm about good music.
Yeah.
If you making good music, I don't care if I'm shining or not, as long as it's good music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
they're not even gonna hear your shit unless it's good music.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I think the joint I produced on James towards the end. Right now. I'm still working every day. I'm producing every day. I'm in the studio engineering some young cats, hoping I maybe stumble upon something that catches my ear, somebody that's worth investing in.
My nephew, Highlight, he out here moving.
New York, that's just the thing. I don't like that
disconnection.
I don't like sending people beats.
Yeah,
because my production style is where I kind of leave it open. We need to create the record.
Yeah. I'm gonna have him come out here one week and just stay at my crib. We gonna work.
Yeah, we can link. Because I really don't like. I send you the record, send you the beat. I want to produce the record.
Yeah, it's not.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not the same at all. Cats don't understand that.
Yeah.
Like I remember me and you was about to work on this project. I had this artist. And he's got mad buzz. Remember the Trump artist we was talking about?
Yeah.
He got mad buzz with his shit. And I hit him. I said, yo, let's work on this shit. But send me your beats tracked out. He's like, nah, they 2-tracked. And I'm like, yo, can you get them tracked out? Like, nah, they don't need to be tracked out. And I'm like, they don't need to be tracked out. Like, and he got mad at me because I wanted the beats tracked out. But I'm like, are we making music or like, what are we really doing?
Listen, but the thing is, in his defense, he's an artist. and they don't know no better.
You don't know no better.
Like, I'm gonna keep it 100. When we did, all artists come from 2 tracks. I was 2 tracking back in the day because I didn't have access to the producers till we started producing.
Right.
Like, so when me and Fro did, the first song we did is actually the first song on 5 Strings is Rich Dreams.
Okay.
That's when he asked me for the J. Cole beat. If y'all go listen to 5 Strings, 400 and Octane, this, that, gas, you'll listen to the first record, you'll hear it's nothing like J. Cole. So I definitely gave that niggas whatever that was some. Nah, nigga, take this.
Yeah.
I don't care what you want. Take this. It's not like when you hear you devil, be like, nah, I don't know what he meant with J. Cole. But he did the record. So then he came by the crib when I was mixing it.
Mm-hmm.
So I exported, I create the beats in Fruity Loops.
Right.
Record the vocals in Pro Tools.
Okay.
I bounced out the acapella.
Yeah.
And pulled the acapella into the Fruity Loop beat section.
Right.
Then mixed the beat around. Once the acapella was mixed the beat around the acapella, did all my drops in the beat. You know, instead of that 2-track where I could only mute the whole beat.
Yeah.
I can't take out a single, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once I did that, on my kids, he looked at me and said, oh, every song got to be like that now. You feel what I'm saying?
Completely different song.
Yeah, so it's a completely different vibe.
And these young artists don't understand that 2-track and shit ain't it, yo.
No, listen. Any artist watching this, anybody that's doing music watching this, I know we're on YouTube.
Yeah.
Please stay off of YouTube for your beats. Please stop going on YouTube, typing in Moneybag Yo type beat, Drake type beat, Tory Lanez type beat. Stop doing that shit. Stop downloading the beat that has 50,000 views talking about I got to smash. No, nigga. You have somebody else's beat. You have 20,000 other people's beat. You not have a smash. Like, that's not a smash. On my kids, I heard the same. I record niggas in the studio. I heard the same beat on 3 different niggas.
Oh my God. That you recorded?
I recorded 2 of them.
Same beat.
Same YouTube beat.
Oh my God.
Stay off of YouTube.
YouTube type beat.
Yeah, like even if you find a beat on YouTube, this is the problem with artists. They don't make relationships with people. Artists are too stuck on being the star. I'm the artist. Respect me. You niggas have to make relationships. Some of my friends to this day, Chamber is my brother. If he never rapped again, that's my brother. You get what I'm saying? He got a key to my crib. I got a key to his crib. Something happened. I'm calling him, vice versa. I met him through music. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Me and 400's relationship is deeper than music, but I met him through music.
Right.
My man Jones, I met him recording him, but that is my man to this day. I can have an issue and call him, and he will hold me down.
Right.
You artists don't make relationships. You don't make relationships with the people that count. If you go get that producer's beat, go ahead, do the beat. Send him the record. If it's a smash, he will fuck with you. He will be like, yo, that's crazy. I got this joint. Or go buy 2-3 beats from a nigga. Do a smash. Send it back. Allow him to rock with you. These artists, you go steal this nigga beat. You don't even reach out to him to tell him you stole his beat. Let him hear the record. That's why I don't got like niggas like, yo, you ain't got nothing on YouTube. No, I don't have nothing on YouTube. You niggas not about to sit here YouTube the MP3 me.
Yeah.
Like, I know my worth.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I don't even like leasing beats because I think that's corny. But it's a market. Niggas pay for it. Who am I to turn down bread?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But I don't even like that. Like this artist right now, just from coming through the stew, I've given beats to.
Yeah.
No cost. Just because I see how they coming in there working. I see this nigga in here. You can load me up. I said, so you know me now, I'm like programmed. So I'll just go straight to YouTube. Right? Like, what's your beat called, bro? Nigga said, nah, here go my flash drive, all my beats on here. Paid for his beats.
Okay.
Dope too.
Yeah.
Just one day I texted nigga like, yo, check your email. He said, yo, what's this? I said, that's for you, bro. Yo, good look. Send him a beat.
Yeah.
Crazy joint. That fit him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make relationships. So I say all of that to say make relationships.
That's the most important thing in this game. You know, I say this with artists. I'm like, before you even cut a record, go and network.
Word.
Network. This game, Malk used to say it all the time. It's not who you know, it's who knows you.
Word is yo, he always used to say it is who can say they know you. It's so they can go, yo, you know, yeah, I know him. Right. It ain't about you saying I know him. Like, yeah, you know, you should know that nigga. Like, he's somebody.
Right. Because he know you.
Yeah. Of course you know him. Yeah, he's somebody. You should know him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I said I'll tell you later. Like, the names he dropped to me today that he spoke to this week, like, that reached out to him. Not he reached out to them. They reached out to him.
Yeah.
Yo, what's good, yo? I heard your shit. I'm just checking on you.
Right.
Crazy.
Like, you right about that, because even with the rebrand from Daddy Boston to Hotep Jesus and Ali Shakur in between, the rebrand of Hotep Jesus was built off of relationships. Like, I actually left the house and built relationships with people, you know, like I went and had meetings with, you know, Candace Owens, and I went and had meetings, you know, and, you know, my biggest relationships, Doe Dubes, Uncle Hotep, you know, Maj Torre, Sonny Johnson. You know, like St. John's the first one to put us on the map. You right. Them relationships is bigger than anything you're gonna do.
But you never shied away from speaking up and speaking your mind and talking to people.
True.
So I definitely could see that. Like you never was the type like, nah, I ain't saying nothing to them. You was pushing niggas out the way. Nah, I'm gonna talk, move. Like that's always been your style.
Remember DJ Clue at Break?
Yeah.
You gotta tell that story.
Nah, you tell it way better than I tell it.
All right, fuck it, man. So this was when MTV had Spring Bling or Spring Break or some shit like that.
Spring Break. I know it's just at the shore. They was just at the shore every year.
Yeah, it was at Jersey.
I think it was Spring Break, but they was at the shore every year.
Yeah, so you know, Jersey Shore like an hour from us. I'm like, y'all trying to go down there? Like, fuck it. So we hopped in. I think we hopped in D Brooks' van.
Did we? He was there?
Maybe. I want to say.
Mad he was there if he was.
We used to bully him to drive.
Yeah, I didn't know. I'm mad he was there. He shouldn't have experienced that. He wasn't worthy enough of experiencing that. I'm mad he was there. Go ahead, my
bad. So we went down there and we seen DJ Clue. And he's like, yo, Clue and Lala. I'm like, was it you? I think you told me. I think you put the battery on my back. Like, yo, go talk to him, B.
Yeah, I think it was me, you, C. Francis.
Yeah, C. Francis was there.
I think it might have been D Brooks too. I know it was me, you, and C. Francis, definitely.
And I just walked up to Clue, put my arm around Clue. I'm like, what's good, bro? We can get on a segment? He like, yeah, no doubt. I'm like, then I put my hands up like, yeah. And then we all was in the we introduced like the next video. We was walking with the crowd. Then that shit got corny and we stepped off.
Yo, sidebar.
Yeah.
Because you saying that, baby. Do you remember when we took the VA trip? We stopped at the McDonald's.
Oh, the VA.
And you told the fucking cashier we was Rockefeller Records.
Yo.
And that cast was Memphis Bleak. They had no fucking clue who Rockefeller was.
Yo,
you really was like, because we was deep as hell. She was like, who y'all? He was like, we rap. You don't know Rockefeller Records? And threw up the diamond. Hey, yo. I just had to mention that. That made, when you said that Clue, it made me think about that. That was some funny shit.
I used to be a wild boy, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah. What other advice you got for artists, man, that want to, you know, got about 4 minutes here left. I know you got to go do your session.
Network is the only advice. Network and invest in yourself.
Yeah.
Like network and invest in yourself is the biggest. No one's going to invest in you if you're not willing to invest in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's something I've learned. I tell everybody all the time, I may not tell you how to win, but I'm going to definitely tell you how not to lose.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And not
So,
investing in yourself is definitely the quickest way to lose. Because no one's going to invest in you if you're not invested in yourself. Like, as humble and nice as I am, like, don't tell me, yo, I just started rapping today. Yo, you got a beat for me? Nah, nigga. I don't. Like, you, what are you? The next whole Lil Wayne? Like, who are you?
Yeah.
Let me hear something. If you one of them, then yeah, you know what I'm saying. My mind's thinking, yo, B, I got one for us. You know what I'm saying? If you one of them, but it's rare that you stumble across those. Like you said to me, it's about putting in those 10,000 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, cats ain't. I put in my work. I've paid my dues. I've paid my dues. So I think people look at my cockiness and my just overconfidence like as cockiness, but nah, I've paid my dues.
Yeah, been doing it.
Yeah, I've been doing this. You know what I'm saying? I've opened up for cats. I've done shows for free.
Yeah.
You feel me? We opened up for G Dep for free, for Beanie Siegel for free, Wu-Tang for free, my nigga. Not a dime. Because we wanted that look.
Yeah.
It was about that look. It wasn't, I'm going to make it eventually. I'm going to make it once I get on stage and I'm going to sell them these CDs. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's the CD era.
Yeah.
Now you don't got to pay me, but I'm going to get this look. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on this stage and I'm going to shut this shit down before whoever getting on here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to remember this performance. So it's like, put in the work. Like, put in the work. Like, I know this new age of music got niggas thinking it's so easy. You know what I'm saying? And for some it is, but a lot you got to put in the work. Like, so I say pay your dues, put in the work, invest in yourself, and invest in yourself in your image, not necessarily money. Nowadays, if they don't know you, if they can't relate to you in some type of way and know something about you, you better have the best music in the fucking world. And if you don't, you got to make sure you're relatable, that they just want to rock with you. It's something you told me and it sticks to me to this day. You when they go look at your page or go look at you, they got to come away with knowing at least 2 or 3 things about you all the time. You know what I'm saying? All the time. And keep it to that. Don't do too much. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very, like, now if they go to my Instagram, it's so slimmed down. It's probably like 7, 8 posts. And with the uplifting quote underneath it. I'm not just posting pictures and not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I want you to come to my page. I want you to leave feeling good about yourself. I want you to have a positive experience coming to my page. It's never truly about me. Granted, it's pictures of me because shit is me. But I want you to leave with something. Either you're going to leave feeling good, you're going to leave wanting to get some weed, or you're going to leave wanting to make some music. It's 3 things. Or get something to eat. That's with the weed, but you definitely leaving my page only feeling those type of ways. You're never going to come in and get confused like, oh, what kind of mood is he in today? Like, some of y'all are too personal too. Some of y'all share too much. Like, at the end of the day, you do got to realize it's still an image. And you got to maintain that image to the public. Unless you on reality TV, they really don't care how vulnerable you are and all of that sad shit.
Right.
Because to some people, you may be their superhero. You may be their star. So if they going through a fucked up day and you ain't there to lift them up, you know what I'm saying? And every day you might not want to lift them up. Those are days you just stay to yourself.
Right.
And don't interact with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, the big thing for me is, you know, your social media presence. Make sure it's a good representation of yourself. And you got to invest in yourself. You got to, and I don't mean you got to go to the studio and spend a bunch of money. Like, you can get a home set up for cheap for like $200, $300. Your quality might not be the best, but that'll save you time and money in the studio. So then you finally know when you got one, all right, now I'll go to the studio with this one and record it.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend the money to make sure this one sounds right.
Right. Instead of doing all your experimentals at the studio.
Yeah, doing all your experiment. I'm going to tell you right now, as the engineer, we don't want to do that shit. I'm telling you that right now. I really don't want to be there with you trying to help you learn your rap. I don't want to do that shit, bro. Like no engineer truly wants to help you learn your rap. Is you got it. That baffles me. I guess because I'm a rapper and you as an artist, as you know, we're former artists, former rappers.
Yeah.
I never get the person that writes their rap, then go in the booth and can't say it.
Yeah, that's weird.
Like you wrote it. Why can't you? You just wrote this. You're telling me you can't say what you wrote. And to me, that's just a lack of professionalism. That's a lack of you not wanting to get better. You know what I'm saying? Like you always got to want to get better. Like I said last night, I was in the studio till like 5
Mm.
with a couple producers, and yo, the energy in the room, they were pushing me so I was with Reem and all Swagger Guns and On One. On One was playing this joint. This shit had the room shaking. Shaking, my nigga. I promise you. Everybody got the ugly face on. The room is shaking.
Yeah.
Word is born. I put my headphones on, like, I gotta get this reaction before I leave the room today.
Okay.
There's no way he's the only one going to get this reaction.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to chase him or outdo him.
Yeah.
It was motivation.
Yeah, he's motivated.
Because he got the room rocking. These niggas' faces is me. I said, oh, nah. I got that reaction before I left the room that night. On my kids. I promise you, I got that reaction before I left the room last night.
Hey, you gotta send me that one too.
Yo, because I wanted that. And that's another thing I could tell the artists. Don't look at everything as competition. Look at it as motivation. Treat it like sports. You got to look at it as game tape. All right, here, because I do got to go. But this is a key jewel for the artists. People in your hood is not your competition. Stop looking at being the hottest in your hood. You want the fan base from your hood. You want the people to rock you. Stop competing with the rappers in your hood, in your state. Every Friday, get you a streaming service. It's fucking $10 a month. Get Tidal because it's black owned. I'm Apple Music guy. I got Tidal too, but I got both. Yeah. Get you a streaming service. Every Friday, new music drops. Download it. I download everything that comes out based on the genre that I rock in. R&B, hip hop, even some dance, pop. I may listen to a couple joints, but every rap album that comes out, I listen to. This is game tape, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Jordan, the late great Kobe Bryant, LeBron, Kawhi, Tom Brady, Mahomes, the upper echelon of athletes. Watch game tape. There is game tape for us as artists, producers, writers. It is that's who you're competing with. Because that's the level you want to be on. They always say dress for the job you want, not the job you have. Compete against those you want to be amongst, not those that you're already among. Do not compete with the niggas in your hood they are nobodies. No disrespect to anybody, but you're a nobody to me. I don't want to be on your level.
Yeah.
That's not the level I'm aspiring to be.
Yeah.
I want to be amongst the Kendricks and the Coles and the Drakes, and I'm listening to them. What can I pick up from them? What can I study from this game tape? Damn, what did Murder on the Beat do this week? What did Tay Keith do? Jetson made. I'm listening to them. Now, for producers, it's a little different because I can pick like I said last night, I can pick motivation up from my peers.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? But as the artists, as the rappers, stop trying to be the best rapper in your hood. I think that's the dumbest shit in the world.
Yeah, I think it's better to try and work with the people in your hood.
Exactly. And too many artists like, I'm the best from Linden. I'm the best from Newark. I'm the best from Elizabeth. Who gives a fuck? Nobody gives a fuck.
Nobody know any of y'all.
Yeah, like nobody cares. And I'm just keeping it 100. Like niggas gonna be like, oh, you're bugging. Like, no, I'm not bugging. Nobody cares if you're the best in your hood, my nigga. Like nobody. Compete with those you want to be amongst. You know what I'm saying? In this game. Because if you still trying to have the best sound in your hood and you years away from the sound of the game, what are you really accomplishing? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's a lane for everyone. Be yourself. Griselda's proven that today. Like, it's a lane for everything. So don't feel the need to do what's technically considered popular. You know what I'm saying? Find your lane, stick with your lane, and if someone buzzing in that lane too, and look at them and use that as game tape. And study. Like, this is a game. You got to study the game. You got to know the game. You got to know your history. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have conversations with niggas unless they know their history. You feel what I'm saying? A nigga, you know what I'm saying? A nigga like it's rare. A nigga that don't know their history ain't dropping Master Ace name.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? They not putting prior to the Funk Flex freestyle, nigga might have not said Black Thought. You get what I'm saying? Like, I can't talk hip hop with everybody because, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't know.
They don't know.
Niggas especially don't know. Like, to let the fans know how the first album I bought my own money was Kool Moe Dee Wild Wild West. I wasn't old enough to go in the store, but my mother went and bought it. It was my own money. I love the record. So like, when I tell y'all, like, don't try to talk hip hop with me unless you know that shit. Like, really don't try to talk it with me. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it is opinion based, but some shit is just facts. Yeah. And you gotta have knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So that's the last jewel I would tell them. Get some knowledge, man. Like, go listen to the new shit, but listen to some old shit. Listen to where it came from so you can have a better understanding. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate these young artists getting interviews like, nah, Biggie ain't the GOAT, or Tupac ain't the GOAT. My nigga, go listen.
Yeah,
go listen. Go listen to the nigga that you called the GOAT and listen to what he took from those before him.
Right.
So before you shit on those before him, go listen to them and realize what your GOAT took from them. Because everyone takes from everyone.
Real talk.
You know?
Il Answer said one time you told a girl he was Rick Ross.
That I was Rick Ross? Or that he was Rick Ross?
That he was Rick Ross.
I probably did. We used to do some wild shit.
Eventually, do that shit. Remember that time, I was spending my boss's money in the club. I think we told him somebody was T-Pain, I was somebody else, and was somebody else. But they were like, "Oh my god!" And we were spending the boss's money, so they thought we was popping.
We did. Yo, we did mad. We used to do mad shit, man. Ew, thanks for checking in, man. I just sent Ew the link and he checked in. That's dope. It was my guy, man. Even though his brother was funny back in the day, I still love Ew.
Shout out to Drew Sample, $1.99 super chat. He said, "Cannot catch live. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate you, Drew." Now, I just wanted to make sure that people knew who you was, knew your history, and understood, like, you know, how long you've been in this game, you know, your resume.
Yeah, I've been around for a while. So, and any artist, just know if you're sitting in Hotep Jesus, your music is coming to me.
I guess it is.
And I might clown your shit. He's not gonna put it. He's not gonna clown you out in the public, but I'm clowning you. We're clowning your shit if it's whack.
That's just
we're clowning your shit if it's whack. I'm just telling you that right now, bro. Like, I'm telling you that right now.
We heard too much music and did too much. You know, I judge cats off of, can you rap better than me? Because you can't rap better than me. I'm definitely not. You got to be able to out rap me, because I be listening to cats like, oh, I rap better than him. Nah, sorry. No.
That, see, like, I used to do that, not no more. I let cats live, man. You know what I'm saying? I let them.
I mean, but it's unfair to compare them to you, right? I feel like I'm a fair bar because I'm not a real true rapper. I just know how to rap.
But once again, you're slighting yourself.
Am I?
Because you maybe the concept of rapping and maybe flow. But your vocabulary and intelligence is not of a normal person.
This is true.
You get what I'm saying? So you can't really hold them to that bar either, because what if they're a fucking dummy? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I had a nigga tell me the other day he could rap better than my mans. I said, "Joe, I know you're not even as intelligent as this nigga. So I know you can't rap better than him. I don't give a fuck what you could do flow-wise, bounce. You're not as smart as this nigga.
Yeah.
So I know you can't out-rap him." And that's how I am. Like, and I'm not saying you got to be using big words, but just being intelligent alone helps so much.
Important.
it helps so much because you're going to do the right steps. You're going to know what to do and do the right steps to better yourself and get better. Like if you look at yourself from when you first started to where you finished your career, night and fucking day.
Night and fucking day, yeah. Absolutely.
Granted you around us and you watching, but ain't nobody tell you, yo, B, you write a rap like this, or you got to do it like that.
Nah.
You saw what you wanted to see, grabbed it, put it together, made yourself.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And that's the intelligence. So that's why I say you kind of selling yourself short to tell a nigga, like, if you can't rap better than me, you should feel like you should talk to a nigga and realize he ain't that smart. He definitely ain't rapping better than me. You feel what I'm saying? Like from the rip, you should definitely be able to just, that's how I base niggas. I base niggas off their intelligence and how they just speak.
I like that.
That's what I base it off. Like, am I really going to give you a fair listen?
Yeah.
And then when your beat drop, like I also judge niggas on their beat selection. I don't care. Call me whatever you want. Like, that's not true hip. Yes, I judge you niggas off your beat selection. That's why Nas is never in my top 5. One of the dopest rappers in the fucking world.
Yeah.
His beat selection is Basuda. That nigga picks the worst beats ever. But to me, Illmatic is in my top 5 albums, though.
Yes, it is.
You know what I'm saying? Illmatic is number 3 on my top 5 albums.
And Illmatic doesn't even have a hook on it.
No.
It's not a single hook on Illmatic.
Number 3 is my favorite. Illmatic is number 3 on my top 5 albums.
Yeah.
So that I do give Nas some props.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Now I appreciate you coming on. I just wanted to make sure people knew who you was, knew where you was going. We're gonna come back and do this in a couple of months. Next time, now that we got your resume, who you are out the way, and people know who you are, I want to do we're just gonna talk hip hop, we're gonna talk the game, current shit, whatever news is popping at that time, and get your thoughts.
Any upcoming producers, holla at me. I didn't say that, but I am working on a production team. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I just got a young cat we just met, trying to get him right. He just started. Even if you just started making beats,
okay,
you feel what I'm saying? You don't got to be seasoned. You could just start. As far as production, that's something I'm willing to deal with. You know, I'm not dealing with new rappers, but new. If you just start making beats, you get what I'm saying? Like, holla at me. Or you've been making beats and you really don't. Nobody checks you for beats. Holla at me. However you feel, just holla at me. Like, I'm definitely trying to. That's my goal, to put a production team together, and by the end of the year, have something crazy. I promise. Before the Love 2 is dropping with 400 soon, I promise you we're gonna have a gold single or gold with the album gold. Something gonna be. I promise you. That's my goal. That's his goal. That's what we speaking into fruition. So it'll be either a gold album completely or a gold single off the album. But I promise you, we're gonna go with this shit at least.
Okay.
I promise you.
Sick.
I promise you that's the goal for this year. So before the Love 2, 400 dropping. Call it what you want by Chambers dropping. $sign Mount, no title for it yet, but it's me and him project dropping. And if you're a singer and you're dope, holla at me. I do want a singer. I do want a dope singer.
Female?
Either or. If you live in Jersey, that'd be a plus because I don't really want to do FaceTime work.
Yeah.
But if you live in Jersey, that's a plus. But even if you don't, or you can get to Jersey, I do want a singer. I do want a singer right now. You know me, always been an R&B cat. So if we can get a singer, let's work. And we're going to get your cousin up here too, and we're going to see how it go.
Yeah, hell yeah. Tell the people where they can find you.
Well, right now, you can find me on Twitter at Octane TTG. That's my Twitter. You can find me on Instagram at Octane This That Gas, OCTAN THIS THATGAS. I know that's a lot of fucking letters, but it's Octane This That Gas. Like I said, Mr. Rado, that was my rap name. You can find that on Spotify. You can just Google that, and all my projects is gonna come up. We're working on the Octane website right now. Actually, me and Hotep, my man's holding me down. So by the next time we up here, we'll have it up. You can go to the Octane This That Gas channel on YouTube. I just put up a remix to the Justin Bieber Yummy. I just did a remix to it. So that's gonna be our new thing. We're gonna start remixing these records.
Yeah, and, we might have to host those on the website since YouTube acting stupid.
Yeah, we might have to. Yeah, because YouTube won't. I did a crazy remix to the Baby shit, and they won't let me put it up.
Yeah.
So we might have to just do a live on Twitter from the studio.
Yeah, I got another service that hollered at me too. They've been trying to work with me for a minute. I've been ignoring, but they got a dope service. Maybe we could do it on their shit too.
Yeah, so that's gonna be the new thing. While these projects is they wrapped up, and I'm producing every day. So we just gonna start putting some remixes out. Who knows? Maybe somebody hear that shit and want it to be their real remix.
Word.
You never know until you put it out there.
Word. Hell yeah.
Yep.
All right, man. Do your thing at the session tonight. I'll catch up with you, bro.
I appreciate you, bro.
We're gonna do a work session next week.
I definitely just hit my line.